Okay. Magical miscreants.
What? Wrong group.
Isn't it? Oh, Fated Fellowship, duh. Never
You've
mind.
been mixing up Sunday's group, dude.
Yeah, Fated Fellowship. So... oh. That's right, actually. The group had hit enough milestones to level up, I believe, when you got back to town. So you can go to level 12. Under the current system, you just need to do a week of downtime. You can level up.
Oh, we should have leveled up throughout the week.
Wait, what? We leveled up?
You have
What did I miss last
Yeah.
week?
Dude, did some clutch shit.
You have, well, according to my notes, yeah, you would hit the milestone you need to level up after that last adventure. So the group
And then you
has
said how much downtime do we have?
You have to do 5 days of downtime. You don't have to spend it on leveling up. You just have to, do 5 days under my current system.
So should we level up our characters right now, and then people can figure it out downtime, or what do you want?
I would say let's start by doing downtime.
Yeah, I mean we could do it this week, but let's start with the recap. Let me pull up my notes here. So, previous scribe was Valindra. Looks like Gorthax, you would be next in line. Are you okay doing it?
Yeah, I don't mind doing it.
All right, awesome. So yeah, Valindra, whenever you're ready, could you give us that recap of last time?
Yep, short and sweet. We continue through the maze of twists and turns, encountering some resistance, hindering our escape. There are enemies on a ledge just outside the walls, or just outside the window on the wall, where we intend to make our escape. Kudo uses his mind to grab and drop enemies off the ledge to the ground below. We fend off enemies for a few moments, then Ophelia finally reaches us and casts her spell, turning us into clouds. We make our escape. One final void blast and some arrows fly past us, but we are on our way. We reach the caves to the north, where Shara waits for us patiently. We talk about a plan to trick those who are chasing us to follow the clouds away for the others who do not have such a gift, so that they can make their way to New Havasgard by foot. We do manage to get a bunch. We do manage to get a bunch of Shari Wyverns to chase us, meaning the plan worked, and we finally make it to New Havasgard. Ophelia decides to chat with some locals about Pelor, and goes on a stroll around the city, chatting about her god. When she is finished, we make our way to the Shadow Market and await the next session.
All right.
I guess to clarify, I'm not finished. I'm not with you guys.
Yeah, she was still doing her, hanging out with people. At least that's what I have in my notes.
All right, everybody else levels up except for Ophelia. I'm just kidding.
Oh shit!
Wah, wah. Oh well, she can do 5 days of downtime, with followers. That's fine.
That's true.
She just go preaching her Pelor gospel to the children of the darkness.
AKA start a cult.
Yeah,
Rival
the
gang.
Pelor cult, exactly.
Also, I gotta ask: did we rest last session?
No, not
Don't
yet.
We haven't long
so.
rested yet, no.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay,
We short rested.
Oh, we short rested? Okay.
When we got to town, we were like coming in as clouds, and we were waiting. And what were we doing? We were causing a scene, though.
You were causing a scene.
Yeah, you
not-
were.
Okay.
you were doing your.
I
preaching.
was causing a scene. And I was talking about Pelor when I realized that there were Pelor followers here. And a bunch of people all started like flocking. And then they were like, what the fuck? Like, get them out of here. We're waiting to meet with the group. And then I took him on a stroll and started walking with him to the town to go look at the shrine when the rest of the party was going in to the market. And then that was kind of how we did it.
Yeah, so we kind of separated. Part of the group was going to the Shadow Market, I think, to talk to the Midnight Pyre, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll do the major group first, since there's 5 of them and 1 of you, Ophelia.
Yep.
So you head down below. The Shadow Market is bustling. It seems to have gotten bigger since the attack on the city. You would make your way to the White Lotus, where you would meet up with some of your people, or some of their people, I should say. The Midnight Pyre guards would let you through, and you would come upon several of the soldiers inside, along with a familiar face. Let me see, where is the picture? Is it Lyrae? It was Lyrae. Yeah. He seems very happy to see you. He kind of motions for you to approach, taking you into a back area with a couple of his trusted people, and basically asking you to kind of recount everything that happened on your journey. You don't have to actually recount it, but are you going to tell him everything?
I would give him the infographic.
Alright, so you kind of go over what you saw, what you encountered in the keep, telling him about the protective magics, and just kind of giving him some basic info of the layout. He seems very interested, kind of nodding along as you tell him everything, and says that keep was an area of great interest during the wars many years ago. It pains me that the Children of Shadow have taken it over. This is, you've done well, and I'm glad you were able to rescue your friends. He says thank you for bringing us this info and telling us about the loss of our people. Were you ever able to find out why they died, or do you think it was sabotage, or do you think it was just wrong place, wrong time?
I mean, from the necrotic blast.
He says there are soldiers in the cave. You said you found them dead.
Oh. It was a scrying eye. Was that you or someone else?
He says, I was not scrying you.
Then I think we believe they were either we were being spied on, or perhaps they were being spied upon.
It must be sabotage at this point, Plank would say. Blind would say.
He says, that's our worry too. This is Gorthax, this captain of yours who you rescued. Do you think he can be trusted?
I've yet to interview him about what he's been doing. From what he told me, he said that he was teaming up with these shadow elves of the cultists in a time of necessity, but I'm not sure what else transpired. I haven't had the chance to talk to him.
Perhaps we should interview him. I'll put air quotes with the help of our priestess under a zone of truth.
As well,
Agreed.
several of our spies had seen him talking to the cultist on numerous occasions. I'm getting calls for him to be imprisoned. So far, I've paused them because I wasn't sure if he was actually guilty or not, and he is an ally of your group, so I didn't want to cause friction right away. Says if there is suspicion, I would agree with Kudo. I think he should be interrogated. He says
I agree he should be interrogated, but he seems to have come willingly and does not seem to have ill content towards our group or us or our allies. I think, at the very least, he can be trusted to not run away.
This is willingly
Where's-
because his back was to the wall and you would have killed him, right? From what you told me of the encounter, he had no chance of winning. So
Yeah.
it feels like it could have just been a ploy to keep you from running him through.
Agreed.
Perhaps.
Yeah, no
And
choice.
that's what the Zone of Truth will reveal.
It seems he sells his morals for his life.
Where is this guy? Where is he anyway?
I'll say he's just kind of out in the lobby with a bunch of your other people. Oh yeah,
I
Niara.
cast something psionically.
Sure. Like you mean in secret?
Yeah, is that guy within 30 feet of us?
Let me see. I'll say he is.
Alright. Cast detect thoughts. And I'll zoom or focus into his. Well, first, do I hear any surface thoughts?
So he seems. Let's see. He seems a bit nervous. That's probably his most obvious surface thought. Probably a bit like homesick, uncomfortable, or just a couple of the thoughts you'd be getting.
And I'll probe a little bit deeper.
Right, so I think if you do this, he'll know something is affecting him, right? Does he have to make a saving throw? So he'd at least know something was connecting with his mind. He might not necessarily know what you're doing. If you want to probe deeper.
I'll leave it be, I guess.
Alright, so yeah, you kind of get that bit of information and decided best not to be too intrusive. Lyra would see you kind of sitting there, like in thought, and he'd say, "Is everything alright, Kudo?"
Indeed. Question. The one known as Nyara. Do you know that one? She was gone in the midst of the chaos.
He nods. He says, "The large shadow elf woman, I don't know who she is offhand, but I've sent a inquiry to my spies, and we'll see what information we have on her.
Very well.
Sounds like she was quite the fighter."
Indeed.
All right. Well, we're kind of disseminating the information you brought us, and we have to figure out what our next steps are. It might give us a way to attack the keep and possibly drive back the Children of Shadow. But for now, there's a bit of a calm. So I guess you're welcome to stay here, or of course, if you have other things you need to do, I wouldn't keep you. He says, "But if you would like to stay in the area, we might have more work for you." He says, "Your skills have proved invaluable already, so we'd be happy to work with you again."
Like what kind of work?
And he says, "Well, we're constantly fighting against the Children of Shadow and the servants of the Shadow Lord. From what I can tell, these people are no allies of yours, because you've come into conflict with them in the past in Isik. They seem to be attacking your world directly in several ways.
Naturally.
Now, remind me, I didn't have anything in my notes. Did you guys ask for any type of payment for what you were doing, or were you just helping them kind of out of like a wanting to fight the Children of Shadow?"
I think we might have agreed that we would be rewarded, but I don't think we spent the time to put down anything concrete.
think the city still owes you something, right?
Oh, maybe it might have
That
been
was
the
one
city.
item.
It owes us 2 magic items. I took 1 of the 3, and this uncommon
Yeah.
magic item.
I took
Yep.
one. I took that upgraded shield.
Okay,
So
so
just
one
one.
So yeah, I don't think you asked for a reward from these guys, but he will have a sack with a bunch of pale coin brought in. There's 6,000 pale coin there. He says, I wanted to give this to your group as a show of gratitude. He says, don't bring it up to the city, obviously, but it can be spent in any of the shadow markets and with some of our colleagues in the Shadowfell.
Thanks. Who wants the... Should we just all split up the pale coin, or should we just put it in somebody's sack, or what do you guys
I
want?
would say just toss it in a sack.
Yeah,
It's very heavy. Let's put it in the portable hole.
I agree.
That's it. Yep.
Rhea, I'm not tracking your hole. Can you track that?
I'll track it.
Most wise
I
for
mean,
you.
I have been. I do have on my sheet what's in the hole, so I have been tracking.
Cool.
Yeah, the city owes you 1 uncommon magical item right now.
Okay. Well, I would like to hit the sauna and level up.
Sounds good.
So we can do
Let's,
what? Do some
downtime
downtime
activity.
roleplay?
I would
Yeah.
love the opportunity to meet your artisans down here.
So we have some unidentified items in the hole that we threw in. 2 javelins, 1 long sword, 1 long bow, and 2 chain shirts.
Oh yeah. I think
Cool.
Val could identify those, and Gorthax. I missed what you said. What were you saying before?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say doing like some downtime roleplay or doing like some of the small loose ends, like the Zone of Truth thing with the one guy, maybe talking to the certain people that we need to talk to before we do whatever we need to do next.
All right,
Okay.
so we can kind of go into like downtime, passing time mode, unless well, you know, you guys can let me know if you want to do anything as we're passing time. But the first thing that would happen is kind of as you're leaving your meeting with Lyrae. On your way out, you would see Rugvin kind of struggling a bit as a bunch of shadow elves are kind of taking him, not prisoner, but like, I guess, into custody. You would say, Gorthax, what's going on?
Rugvan, I'll be with you shortly. We have things to discuss in other chambers.
Alright, so yeah, he looks a bit nervous as they drag him off. Yeah, so he gets brought somewhere else for the time being. Kudo, you said you're kind of relaxing in the hot tubs, right?
Yeah, and I'm spending some pale coin on any herbs I can find in the market that I can take into the hot tub.
Wait, take herbs into the hot...
Like
you mean-
aromatherapy herbs.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's gonna turn himself into turtle soup.
I thought you were gonna like make a potion or something. You're like, you want like,
Yeah,
alright.
can I,
You blaze in the herb.
Dancing with the
Wait.
devil's lettuce.
I want to make a
Um,
medicine check on that.
So you're just using herbs to make the bath water more relaxing. That's fine. You don't have to
Sure.
make any checks for that. You buy some nice herbs, kind of remind you of maybe one of the swamps back home or something. One of the underground areas you used to live in, and maybe you just add it to your spring bath. So let me jump to Ophelia. So what are you doing above ground? Like, what's the purpose of your outing? Just trying to make more like followers for Paylor?
Yeah, so I found out, right, like that some of these people weren't followers for Paylor. So, and then we were taking us to the shrine. I didn't even know there was a shrine in the city. So, I'm gonna meet up with them in a little bit, but my goal now is to like, what do you call it? I guess start carousing, like start recruiting people, and then finding the location of where this shrine is, and
Well, they would
making my way
bring
to
you
the
to
shrine.
the Paler Shrine.
Where's it at?
It is in the kind of northwestern part of town.
Okay.
So yeah, you head over there. Are you still using that new character sheet?
The new character sheet,
The one
pretty
I
much
made for you?
done. Yeah, I have it pretty much done except for items and a few fine-tuning things. But yes, I have the new sheet.
Alright, do you remember when I gave it to you?
When? No.
Yeah. Alright, because there
I
are
have it-
newer versions of the sheet that are more stable, but if you already made the character, that's fine. So yeah, the Paler
Yeah, it would have
Shrine's-
been a while ago.
Paler Shrine's kind of up in this area. There's a nearby house where a couple of people who consider themselves priests of Palor kind of maintain it. But there's not much other than that.
So the couple of priests that are doing this, do they look like they are like well off? Do they look like they are
No, everyone,
like thriving?
everyone's pretty poor.
Pretty poor here. Okay, how does the town itself look?
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I guess like not the town itself, but like how do the people look? Like you said pretty poor, but like is the shrine like dilapidated as well? Are they wearing like rags poor?
so this is the poorer, kind of worst part of town. The people here are, I mean, they're not like, since this is kind of like a socialist society, they're not too poor. They're like doing okay, but they're also not like as high. Like they're not as good as some of the other parts of the city, especially after that wave of energy. There's a lot of people still burying their dead.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna. As I go up and I talk with the priests, as I say this, I go, oh, hello, priests. I'm just, I don't know if you've heard about us. We were some of the people that were defending the town after that horrible wave came through.
He says, I have heard of some of the mercenaries fighting in the street, and I see you wear the symbols of our god. It's good to meet you, sister.
Good to meet you. The name is Ophelia. I'm actually part of the Fated Fellowship, but I couldn't help but notice, as weird as it sounds, I don't come from, this realm. I actually come from the material plane, Gaian, and I'm so glad to see that Palor's, truth is being spread here, but couldn't help but notice how dilapidated the place seems. I'm wondering what I might be able to do to help us, share the light and glory of Palor in a more way. Is there like donations that are accepted?
Give me a sec. He says, well, it's good to meet you, Ophelia. My name is Father Loris. I pretty much maintain the shrine and take care of the followers of the sun god. There's not many of us in the city, and we don't get much help from the Empire, so I make do with what we have. What was your other question?
So I'm not familiar with the ways of, was it Shadowfell?
Mm-hmm.
And working within the Empire. But I do wish to perhaps make this shrine a little more comfortable for any worshippers that are here. What is the proper way to go about that if I wish to make a donation? I don't think gold is quite used the same way here, right? Or even pale coin.
He says, no, but if you were fighting for the city, I'm guessing the city issued you some kind of credit for what you did.
They did indeed.
He says you can transfer that to me and the flock here, the followers of the sun god, and we can use that to build up a little bit. He
I
says
would love to do so.
service is rewarded with credit within the empire, so you can choose how that credit is used if you don't use it on yourself.
Well, I will have to speak with the rest of my party to make sure, but I would love to be able to allocate some funds here. Perhaps we could work something out with the Empire.
He nods and says, "I would greatly appreciate that, sister. Thank you. You're very
So,
generous."
of course. Well, I'm sure Paler would be happy to see his light reaches even in the darkest of places. But, yes, I just wish to come over and say hello and see the shrine in its glory here. And but I do
says-
wish to meet back up with the party. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
Oh, of course. I was just going to remark, judging by your armor and your weaponry, you are a battle cleric of Palor, is that correct?
It's indeed correct.
He says, have you had any experience giving sermon or mass?
Oh, yes, I actually quite skilled in the ways of giving them. What do you wish to be done?
Well, I mean, you said you had to get back to your party, but if you have maybe an hour or so, I was about to do a reading from the Book of Palor. I would love to have you join me, especially if you're going to be a common person within the city. I can introduce you to some more of the followers.
Oh, of course. I actually would love to do that. Let me perhaps join you tonight, and I will be by throughout. I'm sure we're going to be spending some time here, so I will be by occasionally throughout the next few days. But yes, let me join you for now before I take my leave.
Alright, so he's going to give an hour-long mass, so you're going to stay up here another hour?
Yeah.
Alright. So, anyone else have anything in particular they'd like to do for today? Otherwise, I can just pass the time. Do you all have... Go ahead.
I think I'd like to spend the downtime on something. Can I, maybe I'll make some... I don't know, let me think about it. What were you about to say?
Oh, I
was
just
gonna
realized
say,
it's pretty late.
If we have If we have time, I'd like to do the Zone of Truth interrogation.
Well,
When I come back, we can do that. If you want
Uh,
to wait like an hour for me to come back.
let me say,
Oh, yeah, I mean-
he'll say come back tomorrow morning to do mass, because I just realized it's almost midnight, so they probably aren't having a mass at
Okay.
midnight. So,
Perfect. I'll come back in the morning. I'll just leave right away then back for the party to the Shadow Market.
Alright. You guys are going to bed, kind of relaxing for the evening. Let's see. Don't pass out in the sauna, that's dangerous. Alright, so you all kind of go to bed at the White Lotus. 8 hours would pass without issue. It is now the 13th of winter at 8 a.m., so you are all fully rested for that day. It was too late to do downtime that day anyway.
That's fine.
Alright, so in the morning, Ophelia's kind of going off to her church stuff.
Ophelia, do you tell us about your new flock?
Oh yeah, I for sure. I'm come back all excited to be like, oh my gosh, there's even a Palor shrine here, and I'm probably annoying your ear off talking about it all excited before you.
So, because Ophelia is so excited, and because I was looking for something to do anyway, I would like to spend my downtime working, and I will be offering healing services and give any credits gained from it to Ophelia's church.
You're gonna give what to the church?
Any credits that I gain from healing in the city.
I think all the credits are group right now. You just have the one
Yeah.
uncommon magical item, which you can just
So-
give that to the church.
So I guess when we're in normal cities, you sometimes will let a PC work for the week, where they go find
Yeah.
a job, like whether it's, bard stuff or labor or
Yeah.
healing or like and so I guess but since they don't use pale coin here in this city, I thought I could gain some extra credits.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like
And then
work
just-
and then
yeah, and then
transfer
Okay.
transfer
to
it
the
to the
church.
church for Ophelia.
Yes, you
So I
definitely
guess
can
it's
do
gonna
that.
be
Okay, that's what I'll work
our
on.
downtime. I like that.
All right.
I'm all excited, so I'm happily bonding with Rhea. But I guess before then, do you guys tell me everything that happens, right?
Most definitely.
So then I'm on board. I guess in the morning I go, well, I guess I would go to mass and come back and be like, well, shall we interrogate this guy with his zone of truth?
Yes, let us interrogate my captain.
Gorthax, I know it is something you long for, so let me help however I can.
I would like to help
Thank
as
you.
well.
Thank you. This would be an arduous ordeal. I'd like to bring Oko as well. He shall be judged by his commanding officer.
All right. Oko is with the camp. Shara and Balak are as well. I'll say they're in the Shadow Market, just hanging out. Do you have a picture for Oko yet?
I don't. I was working on something, but
Alright.
I've had a lot of work, so it's been a minute.
It's fine.
But I guess I can describe him from what I have in my
well,
head.
just whenever you have a chance, if we can get a picture, just so I can make a token at least, so in case we ever need him. But
Let's do Oko from Magic the Gathering.
Well,
if you wanna
no,
give me a
I
picture of
wish,
it.
but I don't have a picture yet, but I guess I can describe him. He's tall. He's not as like gargantuan as Gorthax, but he's tall and he's got a very commanding presence. He's tall, slender, half-elven figure, and he simply has like not the pointiest ears, but still enough to tell, and shaved sides of his head with a long sort of lines, man, going down the middle, going down about halfway down his back, and with his half-plate armor, he's got a sword at his side, and on his pauldrons, he's got the marks of Talos,
all right.
and then he's got like the Valkyrie helmet with like the wings on the side. That's about it.
All right. So for the scene of the interrogation, I'll say that Rugvin is being held in a midnight pyre cell. When they bring you all, he's kind of tied up, chained to the wall. They would let you in and say just knock when you need to leave, and the guards just kind of wait outside. Rugvin would immediately say, "Please, sir, you have to let me go. I mean, I helped you all. I was fighting with you to escape. I thought you believed me."
We do, Rugvin, but we have questions. And we need them answered. And I look over to Ophelia for the Zone of Truth.
I say, yes, well, Rugvin, this is not going to hurt, but your time in there, we've learned to be better safe than sorry, so if you wouldn't mind complying, I'm just going to cast a Zone of Truth and just have you answer some questions from your captain.
So he seems a little nervous. He says, I suppose, but I mean, do you think I'd lie to you?
This is not
I
about
think-
what we think, Rugvin. This is about what is necessary.
He says, well, I guess I have no choice. Ask what you will. I'll try my best to answer.
Begin casting and center it on him.
Alright, so you
Yeah.
do... Oh, go ahead.
I cast Detect Thoughts, and when Ophelia casts Zone of Truth, I'll also cast Light and shine into his eyes.
What do you know?
It's like you just taking the lamp and turning it into his face.
Yep. But
Like slam your little talon into the table.
yeah,
Tell us
I'm the
what you
bad
know.
cop.
You can't handle the truth.
Alright, so you get your Zone of Truth out 10 minutes later. What are you going to do? Oh, I guess he has to make a wisdom save, right?
And Vel's in the corner with like her itchy trigger finger, just waiting for the word.
Vel
Sorry, I
is,
just saw what you put in chat, Vel.
I guess it happens right away.
Did
but,
she threaten him
he-
out loud? Like, did she say we could just disintegrate him, or was that more like a joke?
No, it was just a joke.
Okay. So he would be unsuccessful on his save, so you think he is being affected by it.
I share that with the group. I'm like, he did fail the save. I would say, he did not resist. It is currently working. So Kudo, go ahead and ask what you will, and also Gorthax.
Is there sorry, real quick, is there a difference between him choosing to compel or trying to resist and failing?
Well, he can choose to fail the saving throw, but if he doesn't, then he
Would
would
Ophelia
get a-
know?
Yes, well, she would know if he made or failed the saving throw. She knows that
Not-
he is currently under the effect of her spell.
Gotcha.
Not
I
that he
want to
did
know
it
if there was some
willingly.
GP. Yeah. That was more my what I was going towards, but yeah.
Alright,
Well-
yeah, gotcha.
Kudo would nod to Gorthax, because I think Gorthax would want to lead the line of questioning here. Kudo would be like, "We'll just listen," and I'm gonna, when Gorthax starts asking the questions, I'm gonna start probing into his mind.
Okay.
When we landed into that ambush, Rugvin, the rest of our platoon was together, and yet you were the only one that was gone. Explain yourself.
He says, I came through the portal. Well, I don't know what happened, but I came out in a different place. He says, I looked around and I didn't see any of you. I was near the city. I saw the walls of the city in the kind of in the distance through the trees, so I just made my way there because it was the only place nearby that looked like it was, not nature. He says, where did you all end up?
We are asking the questions.
Oh,
I probe.
I'm sorry. Is he like is kind of chained up? He's like, my apologies.
I probe deeper though.
So you're using detect thoughts. Let me see. Reasoning, emotion. Okay. So he gets a wisdom save. Let me see. So he would just barely fail the save with a +1. Did not, or he rolled well, but not well enough, unfortunately for him. What would you detect? Let me see. Oh, gotta sneeze, 1 sec.
I detect that he's about to sneeze.
No, that was me sneezing.
Achoo.
Achoo. Let's see. So, I mean, the reasoning for... Is this like the reasoning for what he did in, like, after the question? Or let me see.
It's largely DM fiat, but I'm just casting it as kind of a backup to the Zone of Truth. So, because you know how Zone of Truth you can kind of answer around the questions, you know.
Yeah.
So-
I'd ask him very
Alright.
stark.
I'll,
yes, no question.
yeah, I'll just say that it has to do with this this question he's answering, because these can be kind of vague if there's no direction. So yeah, I mean, you detected his reasoning was that he wanted to make his way to, society and not get lost in the woods. It makes sense. He was emotionally he was feeling fear and anxiety, and a larger looming in his mind was trying to get home at this point. From this thought that he went back to as he answered the question. So it all
Son,
kind of checks out.
Rugvin, what was your first contact with the Children of Shadow?
Says I was in the city. I was looking for information on wizards who might be able to help me in my predicament. I was approached by some of the city guard. They wanted to take me to the temple, but some figure, I don't know if he attacked them or what exactly happened, but the city guard sort of passed out, and I was quickly escorted away from that section, and magic was used to conceal me as we escaped through some of the back alleys. He says this was my first contact with one of the Children of Shadow. He said he had been listening and heard of what happened and that he could help me get home. I didn't know at the time this was a member of the guild, or if he even had a connection to what we had faced in Gaian. He says, I know that we were kind of tracking and fighting some of the Shadow Elves at the time, but we didn't know too much about who they were. He says, it was only later I found out that they were part of the cult, but at that point I was just desperate to find my way home. I thought maybe you all hadn't even come through the portal and I was just here alone. And he says that was my first encounter with them.
This man, describe him.
Alright, so he just describes him. It sounds like one of the Shadow Elves, but no one in particular that you remember encountering.
When did you learn of their true intent?
He says, well, what do you mean true intent?
Surely you were not blind to all that they were doing.
He says, well, I didn't know anything about them at first. I started, though I did start to get inclinations that these may have been the people we were fighting in Gaian, the ones we were tracking. He says some of the symbols look similar to the ones on the shadow priests we had fought, but I didn't know for sure, and he kind of pauses for a second as if he suddenly is stopped by some magical force.
Probe.
Sure. So he gets another save.
Yeah.
He rolls an 11.
Alright, well, so you...
Port.
Hmm?
I was just laughing. I was like, that was a good port.
Oh. So you would sense that he did kind of realize who they were, but he just kind of looked the other way.
Do I sense another force in his mind, though, that made him stop like that?
You just think he was going to tell a lie. Like he was trying to kind of, not tell a direct lie, but maybe like tell like a lie by omission. Like maybe make it seem like it wasn't as obvious as like the fact, it's like I said, the fact that he had figured it out. So at this point he was serving them even though he knew they were kind of bad, like working with them.
I mind link to Gorthax and relay that.
I like to Kudo and just not and Oko and just kind of nod to them to ask the questions they want.
He says, I just needed to do a few things and they would send me home. They promised me they would send me home. They had no need for me. I mean, they didn't know who I was, or at least I don't think they did.
What were the other things that they asked you to do? What is their next move?
He says, I was living at the keep for a while after they teleported me there, the magic user. I was mostly just cleaning and helping maintain the place. I did some guard duty. And he just kind of trails off there.
Ah, the janitor. You must have seen much of that fortress. Do you know where they keep the magical barrier?
He says, I know the enchantment is somewhere under the keep. I don't know how to get down there. But there is a stairwell. I think it's hidden from what I heard from their people. There's a secret door to go down to the underneath. It's also an area where there's some more cells for some of the more important prisoners they capture.
There are more prisoners. And below, you said.
Well, I don't know if they had anyone down there. That's what I heard that they use that area for. As well as a vault area for where they keep some of their valuables.
Let me see. How many do they number? I shine a light in his face again. Harder. Closer. I
mean, I would say there's at least like 100 or so. It's a fairly large fort. And they have those wyverns that they use to travel, the shadowy ones.
An Arden Relic. You know their leader. Where is his quarters?
He says, yes, I met Relic. He is on the first, and he has a more private quarter area on the second floor. I've only been to the one on the first floor, though. I think the second floor one is hidden somewhere. It's more of a lab than a quarter.
How to get to that hidden lab?
He says, I don't know, I swear.
Okay. That's about all the questions I have off the top of my head.
Linus would stand up and look around. Does anybody else have questions before I start having fun?
Do it up.
I say yes. I actually have a few other questions. So I look towards him and I say, during your time there, did you seem to notice anything else out of the ordinary? Any perhaps ways easily that could be, broken in upon, that might gain for easy access in there?
He says, I did notice something a little odd. There were mostly shadow elves there. I hadn't seen anyone on the third floor, any of the prisoners, but I did see a hobgoblin walking around the halls, and there seemed to be quite a bit of reverence paid towards him. It was strange.
Hobgoblin, you say? Can you describe him?
He was, as a hobgoblin, generally shorter than myself or Gorthax. He seemed like some kind of caster. He had robes on, and I noticed scrolls at his side. He says,
Motherfucker. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
That's very interesting. And did you notice any weaknesses that perhaps that they did? Anything else that may stand out of the ordinary you think may aid us? We are perhaps looking at going back, and any assistance you can provide us to make sure we get in successfully and safely could aid in your decision making for the rebellion.
Says, oh yeah, of course. I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
Is there anything that you think you should tell us that you haven't?
He just kind of pauses, almost like as if he's a little nervous, and says, no, I think that's it.
So, there's nothing more that you feel like, again, this can only do to help you. You've been quite compliant already, so, we'll make sure we give a good word, but, if you truly wish to return to Gaia, we are looking for a way to do that, and this could be the way to do so with you working with us instead. So, anything you can say, even if you had made mistakes, we understand, everybody does, so it's okay. But the thing is being truthful and honest with us now.
He just sort of smiles and shrugs, doesn't say anything.
Okay.
Rugvin, you've been so incessant in this interrogation about your need to go home. Did you feel that way during the crusade? And why Why did you turn your back on Talos?
He says, no, of course not, Gorthax. It was an honor to serve with our group. He says, I just wanted to find my way back to you all. Like I said, I wasn't sure what happened when we were separated. I worried about some kind of cultist plot that was hatched to separate me while they attacked you.
And why would they choose to separate you?
He says, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't know what was happening. Well, I don't know. I just really wanted to get back to Gaian and find our order.
All right.
I have a question.
Oko?
So, and I think Linus, you still have some questions, right?
At some point, I'll be last.
Okay. I would look toward him and say, you were telling us of the various mundane duties that you performed for the cult while at Aldrin's Watch. Did you list all duties and tasks that they had you perform when you answered that question to us?
He goes kind of quiet and says, I mean, there were things, there were things they asked of me, and I did everything they asked. That was the only way I could get home.
Yes, but what tasks did they have you perform that you don't want us to know about? We understand that if any actions you took were in self-preservation, but what actions did you take that you don't want us to know about?
So you would notice him start to sweat.
Mm-hmm. When you trailed off with the list, that was my suspicion.
He says, please, I just want to go back to Gaian.
Answer her question, Rugvin. Can I do an intimidation check?
Sure. We can do intimidation. I'll give you a +4 bonus.
Nice.
Now, we still have Blessing the
For
Raven
the
Queen, right?
circumstance. Yes.
Oh, God.
Right, so he's definitely sweating more. He says,
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You're very scary. Sorry.
I had to do it. I didn't have a choice. He says,
Do what?
What choice? What did you do?
So he starts to cry a bit. He says, those elves, I didn't want to infiltrate them, but I was told I had to. They needed me on the inside. I had to go into their camp, and they used that to get inside. But I didn't know what they do to them. I was only doing what I was told to do. I needed to get home. I didn't want anyone to die. I thought they would just be taken prisoner, like the others.
Where is your honor? Do you simply forsake your tenets as a paladin of Talos so easily?
He says, I was desperate.
Is your oath so easily broken?
I was desperate. And he just kind of hangs there in shame. He says, please forgive me.
Would you make all the same choices again if you were able to relive the time since you and Gorthax were parted? Would you choose differently as a selfless act rather, or would you choose selfishly again to protect yourself?
He just kind of hangs there, doesn't really say anything.
I step back. I'm done.
Rugvin, as chosen of Talos and leader of our order, I hereby pronounce your oath is broken.
He says, no, wait. I had to do it. You don't understand. I had to get back. I had to rejoin the order. Please, you can't do this.
We all have a choice, Rugvin. And some of those choices result in our death. An honorable death. And you chose the coward's way out. That is not what the men of Talos do. To avenge those before us. To avenge those who cannot fight for themselves. To think I called you brother. And you would do such a thing to such innocence?
Since they were soldiers, admittedly not enemies, but I had no choice.
You let them be slaughtered.
He just kind of sighs and says, "Please bring my body back to Gaian. Bury me in my hometown. Don't leave
When
me
he
in
says
this
that,
forsaken
You don't
place."
get off so easy. You do not get off so easily. You will work back your oath, and you will not leave my sight, Rugvin.
So he seems to gain hope again as you say that, and says, "Yes, of course, I will do whatever it takes. I will regain my honor with Talos. Thank you for giving me this chance."
Linus
I look
will
over at
stand up
Linus.
and look over at Gortax and say, "Ooh, you truly are a man of honor. Are there not some sins that are bad enough to warrant death?"
It is something I am unsure of. This is
Uh,
new treaded ground for me to have someone's life, their honor in my hands. It's something I
Well-
must give deep thought.
Let me tell you, this man seems to value his life. He may be of use to us, and maybe nothing
Yes.
more than a tool that we use and discard when we're done." And I'll look at him and or the prisoner and say, "What do you have to offer us? Why should we not end your life here?"
Says, "I will do whatever it takes to regain my honor in the eyes of Talos and Gorthax, my captain." Okos says, "Careful, captain. And he was quick to join with the enemy when it was convenient. Letting him live might be a mistake. Perhaps another opportunity will present itself for him to rejoin them, and he might do so just to make his way home. Just telling everyone
Linus.
he died in the Shadowfell."
Will stand up and using his tokens of the departed, I'm gonna flip a coin, let a soul appear, and ask that soul, "Should we let this man live?"
Whose soul are you calling on?
Oh, I'm guessing it would be
Like
one of the people we killed yesterday.
So just some random shadow elf?
It's one of the guys from the keep.
I feel like
alright.
like they would just kill him.
So yeah, the soul of a soldier kind of like randomly comes out as you call forth from your coin, and he would say, "Murder, death, kill him. Add his soul to the collection." And the shadow elf kind of disappears. The guy looks terrified. He's like, "No, please, please."
I'll look at him and pull out 3 more coins and say, "I am one short now. I need a soul.
Does it
Why
cost
do
a
we
soul to do
Keep
this?
you alive. Yeah,
Oh, it costs you a coin each time. All right.
when a life ends in your presence." Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, so you pull out
Yeah.
some more coins, kind of flipping them around, doing like a little bit of a sleight of hand, maybe.
Yeah. I only have 3. I should have 4.
Before it
Oh.
disappears, though, I'm curious, because you summoned that soldier, Matt, you could have asked him a bunch of other questions about the keep.
Just one question,
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll
and he
go
doesn't
through
have to answer it honestly.
Fair.
Oh, hold on. Really? Oh, that's pretty cool.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more for flavor that you just have like a collection of these people you've defeated. That you can do one more, like, I guess you can talk to them once more if you're willing to let them go.
Could you flip the coin within the zone of truth, and then it has to answer?
I didn't think about that. I wasn't going
That's
going
good to know
towards
for
that.
future, though, right?
But yeah, I would then ask, well, it seems I could replace this coin quite easily. What use do you have for us now, you tool?
He says, I'll do whatever you want, whatever you think is fair to regain my honor. He says, if that includes my
Rugven.
death, then so be it. I just ask that you bury me back in our home world.
Say, Linus, I know you need another coin, and perhaps we can let the captain decide. As I look at Gorthax, and I'm like, it seems he has spoken, and he must work it off, but at least he knows now that if you need another coin, he knows where you can get one.
Oko says, no mercy to the weak and the traitors, Captain. He must die.
I must point out that just now, when he feared for his life, his immediate reaction was, I'll do anything. Just tell me what to do. I believe that's rather the same stance he took with the cultists.
Exactly.
Maria looks a little
what Oko
sad,
says.
but she's being pragmatic, yeah.
Say,
Oh yeah, does Vel have anything to say?
No, I'm just
She's
watching.
just quietly observing. Alright.
I don't know who he is.
Say, well, Gorthax, I will leave the ultimate decision to you, but I agree with your decision. Perhaps we can still instill some theories of our patrons in him now and make him a worthy paladin once more, but as Ria points out, it is concerning he is willing to do whatever, but perhaps, this favor cannot be earned in death. This forgiveness and hope cannot be gained by needless slaughter.
I guess at this point I'll kind of start to do a short prayer to myself and see what my Lord Talos and what his angels wish to tell me of my decisions and what they think is just. Can I roll religion?
Well, you can do a quick prayer. It would probably give you a feeling of contentness, but I don't think they would say anything directly to you, because this would kind of be maybe a bit of a test of your faith and your decision-making abilities. So the ultimate decision would be up to you, how you want to handle this. And he would say, please, sir, mercy. I swear I will not falter again.
Rugven, as my allies pointed out, I do not know where your loyalties lie. If they are simply out of a necessity to live or a necessity to die by Talos. What say you?
You asked him if he wants to live or die?
I'm asking him more of where his loyalties lie, whether it's just for self-preservation or for Talos.
He says, I wish to serve Talos as I always have.
Is he telling the truth?
Oh, he couldn't say it if he wasn't.
Oh.
That's he. I looked at Kudo and asked him to kind of see his feelings about the truth.
Oh, Kudo was kind of absent. He might have. All right, what are we doing again?
We're seeing if
'cause
he
you can
actually
set-
wants to regain his honor or if he's just doing it just because he wants to save his life.
All right, this is gonna feel like a pinprick in your brain, and I will probe. I will cast it again and then probe him.
Alright.
But it's DC 18, I guess. I don't want to use it. I don't want to use innate sorcery this time. So DC 18.
So he would fail. and definitely a lot of fear right now. And you sense that he, let's see. So definitely the thought of dying kind of disgraced is something that looms large in his mind, and the thought of his body being left to rot in this land is extremely terrifying to him. Let's see. You think that him wanting to live is a combination of wanting to regain his honor and of self-preservation. Again, dying in this place would be very scary to him. Becoming
I
an
relay that
possibly.
over. I relay that over. And Kudo would say, sometimes fear is not the best driver of things. Can make us do things that could make us do things like this thing you call honor. Yeah.
Perhaps we can give him hope as his new driver.
I believe that is a better driver. Yes.
As warriors of Talos, we do not fear death. We simply fear our inability to save others. And you have failed on a multiple level.
The
Your
corpse
greed
stenographer
and
is
you.
typing. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're good. Your greed and your inability to honor your oath more than your life. It is not the tenets of what all of the men that died here in the Shadowfell would have thought. All the men who died here in the Shadowfell did not think about wanting to go home. They thought of how they could no longer serve Talos in the living, and that they may have a chance in the afterlife. But you simply wish to live. Whatever is easiest. I can grant you one last easy option, and I'll pull the Hellfire Longsword from my waist.
Kudo would be put a gentle hand on Gorthex. Be careful with that. It can turn people into lemurs.
Oh shit! I thought it just sucked their soul up above
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah, it does that, and it turns them into lemurs. In the
Demons.
abyss. Yeah.
Oh, like right here?
Well, no,
Uh,
it's sent to the abyss when you kill someone with that.
Okay, that makes
It's
more
like a
sense.
I
damnation
think they
sword.
become a lemur after they reach the river Styx.
Yeah, that's how every demon starts, is as a lemur, and then they evolve if they survive and get more and more powerful.
Yeah.
I think it is necessary, Udo.
Turn into a lemur?
It is his penance.
That's terrible.
Please, sir, just give me a clean death, and
No.
I don't want to be some servant of the abyss.
I put
Kudo.
it away. I put it away.
You put it away because
I put it
Kudo
away.
would try to persuade you not to, but of course you can if you want to. He's not going to stop you hard. Yeah.
Does anyone have a sword? My
Uh,
club, I feel, is too inhumane.
but
You
I-
want my pistol? Shotgun? A shotgun to
I
the face
turned-
always works.
I turn to. I say, is your decision really to end his life?
Give me a thought. I feel that Talos does not need someone who values life more than the service of others.
I
Well, it is.
will go for it, Ophelia.
I say, well, it is your decision, but I will not interfere. But it is one I disagree with, and I do not wish to be here and watch this bloodshed if that is the case. And I just turn and make my leave out of the room.
Kudo,
I
Kudo, also bow and be like, perhaps what you say is correct, and that he is not worthy of this service of Talos, you say. But that does not mean I never thought we never thought that was worth slaying, beheading a man for. He may have other use to us, as Linus said. But perhaps he's just not one of your order. That is all.
You may be right. Yet Talos is everything to me. I cannot forsake his tenants.
Remember
I cannot
also
let
that-
someone who has...
Oh.
I go to Oko and ask for his sword.
He nods,
Remember-
kind of. Or go ahead, Ria.
Remember, Gorthax. You this will be on your conscience forever. Is that worth it? Will you regret this?
I will. And it's the cross I am willing to bear.
It is the burden
Linus,
of
would
leadership,
stand up.
Oko says. This is a way
I will
to
do it.
This is a way to give him at least some semblance of honor.
Little crows hopping back
He'll,
there. Ooh, me.
He'll turn to Gorthax. He says, "Do you want my long blade or short blade? Will you take his head or just simply bleed him?"
I will make it swift. Give me the long blade.
He nods,
Ria leaves the room.
bowing to his knees as he draws the blade, shing, and like holds it up to you.
Please,
Talos will
stop
be done.
praying. Stop praying. This will be done with honor.
He says, "Captain, please, just let me redeem myself."
I think
If
Kudo would be like, we think he deserves another chance. If we knew that this would have been your decision, I would have never relayed that to you. But it is your decision, and I would also leave the room.
So yeah, do you answer him when he says that?
I'm just looking blankly at Rugvin, knowing my duty has to be done.
So as he sees you kind of look at him, he says, "Then perhaps a last request." He says, Do not tell the order of my weakness. Let me have died in the transference to the Shadowfell. Can you tell them I fell in battle? Can you tell my family, when my body is delivered, that I died valiantly?"
Where
Talos will
is
be
your
done.
honor?
He says, "I have none left, but I at least want my people to think that I had some."
Talos will be done. And yours, like the many men that I lost, will go down as heroes.
Thank you. Alright, so you taking him out?
Yeah.
Alright, so you give him a clean death. Shink, and he just kind of hangs there a moment. Oko pats you on the shoulder. He says, "The right thing was done today, Captain. This is what Talos would have wanted."
It may be, but my heart is heavier still.
Alright, and I'll give you an inspiration point for doing your duty.
Nice.
Alright, so that would end that scene unless anyone else is going to say something.
I think half the group has left the room.
I'll hold out my hand and
Yeah.
collect his soul.
Oh, that's why this was.
Oh,
Did
God.
you? As he killed him? Oh,
Yes.
Well, Linus was-
And then I'm gonna hand
Linus
it
was
to,
just a vending machine.
I'm gonna hand it to Gorthax.
That's kind of
Oh.
dark. Alright, well, I guess as
Oh,
soon
God.
as the coin is used,
Sorry,
he'll finally
I-
go to his
I missed
final
it.
resting.
What did you give me?
The
I
soul
collected
coin.
his soul in a coin and handed you the coin.
Oh my gosh.
I just look at him blankly.
You did the right thing, Vortex. He had nothing left to live for. We would hate for him to waste his oxygen for us.
I crush the coin to try and release his soul.
Alright. So the
He deserves
soul would
that
be
much.
released. Alright,
I just walk out in silence.
so
Alright, well, that was dark.
so
That was
that
unexpectedly dark.
Yeah.
well, I mean, it was one way for him to pay for his crime. I mean, Talos is a pretty hardy god.
No, I just meant Matt just taking his soul.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like, I'll give you a
that
clean
was
death.
Definitely, that was definitely a little weird. Like I said, Linus is secretly the next Shadow Lord.
Yeah.
That's he's actually been showing
Is
me
it
in his
Linus
secret
or is
notes
it
he wants to be
Clank?
the Shadow Lord next.
Is it Linus or Clank? Because I kind of feel like
Maybe
don't know.
both.
Lion- That was
Link
Lion.
wouldn't have done that.
Link would not have done that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll just start passing time unless there's. I don't think there's any other scenes we need to do unless any of you want to do a scene. I know there's definitely some stuff you guys can do during these 5 days besides the the downtime projects.
well, Rhea, in addition to the, I mean, she wants to continue the work where she's trying to gain extra credits and stuff for the temple for Ophelia.
Yeah, so you
But
can just put
in
that
her-
as your project. That's
In her
fine.
non-downtime, like between downtime, she's going to make some tree friends because she's been studying up on some magic that she thinks she's really close to being able to utilize.
Oh, like Shara's ability?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So, yeah, just make sure you have a downtime project if you want one, or you can just say you're kind of taking it easy. But I'll start rolling to see what happens as time passes, if anything happens.
I mean, if anyone else is not doing anything, I'm gonna be with Oko for the most part, just making a shrine to Talos and a grave for Rugvin.
Oko would say,
Yes.
you're not going to bring him back to Gaian to be buried, as he requested?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I will. I'll do that. I'll bring it back to Guy, and sorry, I'm blanking.
Can we maybe build a pyre outside town and cremate him? It would be much more pleasant carrying his corpse until we get back to Gaian.
Oko says,
I mean,
actually, hang on, let me check something before I say that. Is he a priest? Oh, he's an Eldritch Knight. Alright. He'll say, if we can get magic used to preserve his corpse, maybe we could use that hole that they were transporting all those corpses around in.
we can do that.
Assuming they allow us. But I do feel like we should bring him home. That is, we did give him, or you did make a
Yes.
promise.
Ophelia, do you have that magic?
Where it keeps a body preserved? I do.
Yeah, I think it's like an every 10-day kind of
Gentle
spell or something.
repose, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I do
I think
have
that would
gentle
work.
repose.
yeah. We can put it in the hole then if you want me to record it.
Do I have it
Yeah.
prepared?
Well, we could say at some point during the week you do it. We
I
have
don't.
to-
Well, I guess I
have
can
to do
ritually
it.
cast it. That's fine. I can ritually cast it. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so at some point during the week, the body would be secured. So that happens during this week. Let me know if any of you are doing anything else.
I would have identified the items
Which items do we have
we
left? to
found.
identify?
I believe there was a long sword and a long bow and a couple javelins.
Oh,
Chain shirt.
yeah, Yeah,
that
it was
from
two
last
different
session?
sets. It was 140 and
A
141.
couple. 40 and 41. A
Let me
couple
find it.
sessions
It's in the
ago.
chat somewhere. I just gotta find it again.
I see.
Here it is.
All right. Yeah, I got him. So the
We don't know. We don't know that any of these are magical. We just didn't want to spend the time to investigate them. You know.
Yeah. Well, it turns out some of them are.
Nice.
The longsword is a longsword +1.
Okay.
So who's taking that, or is anyone taking it?
You want an extra sword, Gorthax? Or anyone?
Probably best to replace this one at my hip. Best not to turn more people into lemurs.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah.
I'll store the Hellfire longsword in the hole.
Okay.
I'm actually. Yeah, go ahead. I wanna. I don't like that you guys can't see this stuff. So can we maybe?
Oh, you want me to put it on the ledger? I can.
Yeah.
Just send it to me. You can take care of it after
Alright,
anytime.
I'll send you the list because I just realized I keep adding things that are kind of party stuff. So like the
No
gold
problem.
I added earlier. Yeah.
It just
Okay.
message me.
All right. So this is the longbow. It is a longbow of warning.
Ooh, that's handy.
I guess I should change it to longbow of warning.
It's actually a pretty cool bow.
That's really good for Linus, and honestly, you don't even have to be wielding it to get alerted.
You do have to
I
be
think-
attuned.
You have to be attuned to it, but you don't have to be holding it.
He's full on
It
attunement.
just has to be within your reach, and you are attuned to it.
Advantage on initiative is
um,
nasty.
Who has available attunement slots and can use a bow?
Small can't use longbow still? Are you sure?
No, they can't.
Oh man.
That was 2014. Are you sure it's still 2020, whatever? 24?
I'm pretty sure
2024.
that rule, along with the great sword and all the larger weapons, that still applies to small creatures.
If Vel would like the ring of spell storing, I could free up a slot, and then Rhea would be able to attune to the longbow for its warnings. But I'm just. I don't need it though. It's
You
whatever
should
guys
probably
think.
give it to someone who can actually use it. Balak
That's true.
says.
Are there any of our NPCs that are primarily archers?
We want them within 30 feet of us to get the alarm and the bonus to initiative, right? So we wouldn't want it on an extra.
True.
Because all of us get the bonus
Yeah.
and the alarm.
Oh, and you said you wanted to also identify the javelins, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, the chain shirts.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one was magical. Let me see. Chain shirt.
There were two. Yeah.
I wrote it down
That would
as
be
just a mithril chain shirt.
We thought
I
they
don't
might
think
be
you need
mithril.
identified.
Yeah, it was just a mithril chain shirt. There's no magic on it.
Oh, okay. That's still
Oh, okay.
a valuable item.
So the two javelins are actually both the same.
Lightning. Probably
Fair
the
enough.
Charson.
Both the same item.
Oh,
That's pretty cool. All right.
That's
who needs-
insane.
Who wants extra like ranged options? Corthax would. I know a lot of frontliners like to have these when they can't get quite up on the people in a round.
If anyone else doesn't want it, I'll take it because it's lightning for Talos.
And there's 2 of them.
There's 2. Yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't require attunement, so.
Just make sure you pick them up after fights.
Yeah, yeah. I think most of us being spellcasters probably have other ranged options, so it might. Well, I guess you got spells too, but like you like to save your slots for fights.
I mean, I do have Eldritch Blast, but also this might be a different alternative that's stronger. So
Well,
Take 'em.
take
I'll
at least
definitely-
one of them. Is there anyone else who would want one of them?
No, take them both.
Okay, take them both.
Yeah, take them both.
I'm done for that.
all right, yeah, I'll take them.
Vel,
A
Vel,
bolt
could
of
you
lightning that
actually-
can do a line of area is pretty
Yeah.
dope. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You now have an option for that lightning line.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Vel, do you have attunement slots available?
Just one.
Would you like the Ring of Spell Storing? I like constantly don't use. I've been carrying it for ages and I never use it.
Yeah, I'll take it. I might attune to it. I mean, if you
Okay.
don't. If you don't
Right
need it.
now, it has. Honestly, and these spells have been in there for ages, but here's what's in it right now. And so you have to expend these if you want to put something different in. So, and you can do up to 5 spell slots worth of magic.
Maybe keep the Revivify.
Yeah.
The Revivify has already used the ingredients, so
Yep.
Yeah.
if you get rid of that, it would waste the diamond that was used.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it, but I won't attune to it yet.
Yeah, maybe just putting shields and stuff in there for the other 2 slots would, you might, I don't know, it might come in handy. So
Alright, so just make sure you have that on your sheet now, and that's moved. All
there's
right.
so
I
many
wrote it
members
down
of
on
our
paper.
group that have carried that for a time. We just
And then
passed around.
if I was alone at some point, I would have identified the dark crystal pendant and the dark robes that I picked off that body. The dead caster.
Oh yeah.
Was that upstairs?
Yeah, I believe so. It was a dark crystal pendant and
Oh,
dark
I see.
robes. And there was 75 arcana components with it as well.
Yeah. Give me one moment. Okay. So the crystal.
Yeah, it was just a dark crystal pendant. That's what you said.
So here I'll show you. Well, do you care if I reveal to the group?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't think they even know I picked it up.
Don't.
So it's kind of what
Ooh.
kind of like what Kudo was doing. Well, it's the exact same spell. It's just it would be cast from this instead of as a spell. And let's see. Those- This was off that spellcaster, right?
Yep.
Okay.
There appears to still be some brain in that little skull.
It's just a carving.
Yeah.
Okay. You find that the property was actually kind of hidden, but now you figure out how to activate it.
Yeah, that's on one of my wish list. So I'll definitely take that.
Nice.
All right. And you had taken these without anyone seeing, right?
I believe so.
All right. So there is the danger of that daylight spell being cast near you, because you know some of your people do use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you figure out how to activate it, and this is indeed a fairly powerful magical item.
And I will attune to that if.
Yeah, that true sight.
at
That's amazing.
All right. Anything else anyone has to do? All right. So I am once again going
Oh,
to
yeah.
pass
I,
time. Oh yeah.
I did have one. I don't know if there'd be anything for it, but I was just gonna work with, on top of preserving Rugvin's body, just working with Oko to build a small shrine somewhere in the city, and just basically be there for the time being.
So there is
Shrine
no
cabin.
shrine currently. I mean, you could certainly build one somewhere, though there wouldn't be anyone here to maintain it or do masses or anything. That would be the only downside.
I guess I'll make a trip over to Ophelia, Rhea, and the Palor Church for help, to see if they're willing to help me keep this shrine going.
Give me a... Well, I mean, you could ask Ophelia. The Church of Palor would be very hesitant to maintain a shrine to a different god. But yeah, I mean, Ophelia might have some different view on that. I don't know.
I would say to Gorthax, while I do appreciate your devotion to your god, I do not feel right in helping with the upkeep of another shrine. Is there perhaps another way I could help you?
Oko
It's
says we would have to gain a following within the city, Gorthax. I mean, perhaps we can convince some of the locals of the power of Talos and why he is superior to all these lesser gods. No offense.
Say, some offense
Agreed.
taken.
Well, Oko, our mission is clear for the time being. Let us make haste. Talos will be done.
So you can spend the week trying to get people to follow this new god. There are always people who are upset by the current gods and looking for new faith.
I'll be doing that then.
I think Talos is mostly worshipped by martial peoples.
You could do one of those like travelers shrines like the pilgrims do along the roadside. Like obviously you don't want to do it outside the city here in the Shadowfell, but maybe there's
Yeah.
a little nook or alley somewhere that you could kind of tuck something away.
Well,
to
yeah, I
start,
mean, you
know?
could put a shrine anywhere. It's just it won't be maintained by anyone if no one really knows what it is.
I guess I'll make my way to the guard shack and talk with them. They seem like the most ample people to try and sell this to.
Yeah, I mean, there's mercenaries, there's guards, there's all sorts of different warrior types. You can make that your project for the week if you want to try to create a following for Talos within the city.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so let me go through.
Oh, sorry. I have a small thing I want to do. I
Yeah.
want to find a diamond worth 50 GP.
Yeah, you could do that on the shadow market without too much trouble. I'll say, let me see. You find a vendor selling a diamond worth, well, he's selling it for 85 that will fit what you need.
All right, perfect.
It's pale coin, but yeah, as long as you have pale coin, you can buy it.
Sounds good. Thank you. That was it.
All right. So during the week, about 4 days in, let me see, who's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vel, is your what were you doing during the week for your project? Anything?
Just maybe reading the library and nothing. I didn't have anything too special.
So no actual research, but maybe just like reading and kind of role play stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So during that time, you are in the shadow market. We'll say like maybe going for a walk on one of the days, 4th day in, and you would see a familiar face walking through the shadow markets. I don't think she sees you.
This bitch.
Oh, jeez.
She's the one that ditched us, right?
Well, you don't know what happened to her, but
She's the one we freed, and then in the midst of the fighting, she helped, but she went somewhere after the Windwalk, right?
yes, after that, she did not follow you.
That's
Is
what I thought.
Is she close? Is she within 100 feet?
Yeah, you'd probably see her walking through the market.
I'll point to her and whisper to her, I see you. Why did you abandon us?
So she would pause when you say that. Kind of look around. What did you do to communicate with her?
Message. Sorry.
All right. So she kind of looks around for a moment. Says, "This voice is familiar. Do I know you?"
You should. You abandoned us.
She says, "Were you the ones who freed me?"
You do remember correctly.
She says, "I didn't abandon you. I left. There was no agreement that I would stay with you after we escaped the keep, so I went my own way. That spell was very useful. You'll have to thank the cleric for me when you see her."
Well, you can thank her yourself if I take you to her.
So she'll say, "Take me to her." What do you mean?
Well, you can thank her in person.
She says, "No, I would rather not. I have things to do. I am, as I said, grateful, but I'm extremely busy. So if you can just maybe tell her for me, I would appreciate it."
I didn't roll my portents yet. Can I roll my portents to you?
Sure, you can do your portents for the day that you would
Well,
have.
that reminds me, I should do mine. Not portents, but.
I'm going to cast mass suggestion on her and have her follow me to Ophelia, or to the party, Ophelia.
Wow.
She's going to roll a 6 on her save.
Alright, so as you start to chant for the spell, because you don't have any way of stealthing this cast, right?
No.
So a couple of people look over. She would look towards you as the spell goes off. And what do you say for her to do? Go ahead and link the spell.
To follow me to the party, where the party's at.
Okay, go ahead and link the spell.
Yeah, let me find it. Sorry.
That's fine.
Oops, wrong button. Sorry. I don't know why it's not linking.
I can link it, but I think you should refresh your sheet. Oh, there you go.
There it goes. I hit cast instead of display. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Alright, so yeah, your spell goes off. She looks towards you. She kind of hears the chanting.
Actually, it's just verbal and material as the components.
Yeah, I mean, like you hear the sounds of the chant for the spell. Yeah, so she walks over, kind of towering over you, looking down, and says, "You're playing with fire, small one." And she just kind of waits for you to start the walk over to your group, because you asked her to follow you to the group, right?
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
She doesn't have to like it.
Oh yeah, no, she doesn't necessarily. Yeah, it's not. Well, it is a charm, but it's not a charm where it's like she's your best friend. She just has to do what you said.
Yep.
I love that the material components is a snake's tongue.
All right, so she is following you
So I assume that they're still maybe at the inn.
at the
Or we
White
were
Lotus. I mean,
Yeah.
people are in various places depending on what their weekly activity is. I'm guessing Rhea is out in, the town above working, and so is Ophelia and Gorthax, because he's trying to preach the word of Talos to these people. Not sure what Kudo would be doing right now, or Linus.
Kudo, you want to go first?
No, you go first.
I would love to find a way into the Artisans Guild down in the underground and work my way in as a jeweler.
So you're trying to find a guild that creates things? Because the Artisans
an
Guild, there's a specific guild in Gaian that is the Artisans
Yeah.
Guild. You'd have to find the equivalent here if there is such a thing.
Yeah, that's the plan. And then we had a few diamonds and a few other gems to polish. I was going to do that.
Alright, so I guess, would anyone actually be at the inn?
I'm at the spa.
Okay.
Sauna.
Kudo's been at the spa.
Every
If
three
it's
every
like-
3 hours, I gotta do just the sauna and a cold plunge.
Okay. So he's like.
If
he's
it's
got
business
a-
hours, I'd probably be doing like my downtime stuff. But like, if it's evening or whatever, then. I don't know.
It is currently after 4 p.m., so you would have done your work for the day.
I might be back at the end.
Alright.
Yeah.
So she follows you. There's a couple of guards at the inn who look very intimidated by this huge woman walking in. They kind of look to Vel questioningly, like, friend of yours? They say
No, that's my
no.
bodyguard.
They just kind of nod and watch her as she walks in. She sighs and says, "What is the point of this?"
Well, you wanted to thank the cleric. I'm just wondering why you left us. We rescued you with no thank you. You just disappeared.
She says, "I killed those people who tried to kill you. That was my thank you."
We
Am
killed
I
some
there as well?
Sure. So I'll say you kind of walk into the main area where the group is assembling because you've all kind of finished your downtime stuff for the day. Yeah, you all see her walk up. She'll stop as the spell kind of wears off and cross her
No,
arms.
it doesn't wear off for 24 hours.
Well, it wears
No,
off
until
when
she meets the
Oh,
thing.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when she does what he told her to do, it wears off.
Ah.
So
I
she
go
just
up and I'm like,
kind of
Nayara, it's so good to see you.
Look who I
you
found.
as well. Just kind of sighs.
Say, what brings you here?
Your wind, don't you remember?
Oh,
She
that got
says
her out.
your-
But I didn't think
your,
I'd see you again.
Your wizard was very persuasive that I should come speak with the group.
So persuasive. Oh, well, you could have just came by any time to say hi.
She nods and says, well, this has been productive. I suppose I should be going, though.
Oh,
Could we
Well,
perhaps?
didn't you want
You
to
wanna-
thank her?
do you want to stay for a drink? Thank you for your help.
She says, no, I just came to thank you for your spell that helped me escape.
No, of course. Nara, before you leave, we are actually looking to go back there and try to take it down. Do you have any information that might help us from your time in there?
She says, No, I don't know too much about that place. She says, I was captured, obviously, and brought there. But, I don't know much about the actual fort, other than my time as a prisoner.
Maybe you seek revenge.
You could join us if you wanted revenge.
She says, well, I would love to tear the throats out of those cultists that crossed me. I have other things I must attend to.
Well, then
Jesus.
why can't then please aid us in tearing their throats out? It'll make you feel some satisfaction from afar, perhaps. Help us with some intel.
She says, I've already told you I don't know much about this place. I cannot just
But you
create
did serve the
intel.
cultists and might have other information that would be of value.
Udo would kind of waddle up to her. He's got like some robes on, I guess, from the hotel.
She says, the
And
death turtle. You return.
Hopefully it's covering. Hopefully the towel's covering everything.
no, it's full blown. But he'll look up at her and he'll be like, if what you attend to is done in a week's time, perhaps you could rejoin us. We definitely could use your services, and we would repay you manyfold.
Could also go tit for tat. Ophelia joins in and say, if you need help with anything, just feel free and let us know.
She
And
says,
perhaps you
I
could
serve
repay
the
us in
Deep
kind.
Frost Network. Who do you serve?
Well, that's the funny thing. You serve our.
Wait, I thought you were with the cultists before they.
She says,
No, she was just captured by him.
She says, I serve many groups with my expertise, but I am loyal to the Deep Frost among all others. She says, you are
Despite the
obviously a
tattoos on it.
competent mercenary group, and I guess I never asked you, but who do you serve? You say you are the Fated Fellowship, I believe you said. Is that with some other company?
We
No.
all have dedications
Paylor.
and motivations, but
Paylor.
in truth, what unifies us is our is that we work against the Shadow Lords.
She says, I have no care of the Shadow Lords one way or another. She says, while I am angry of my betrayal at the hands of the Children of Shadow, she says, working for multiple sides can be profitable. And it has worked out for me in certain times. She says, yes, I did serve the Children of Shadow, but only as a mercenary. I do not believe in their ideology.
Well,
And yet you let them mark your skin permanently with their symbols?
She says, I didn't let them do anything. Didn't you see I was captured?
Oh, they tattooed you after they took you captive?
She is like me, tattooed with their mark.
She nods. She says, obviously they didn't expect me to survive, and I probably wouldn't if you all hadn't freed me, so I do owe you for that.
Of
Indeed.
course. Nayara,
And-
thank you.
and this would be one way to repay that debt. And would it would you really just walk away from that after what they have done to you? You would not want to resolve this the old-fashioned way.
Give me up to 2 persuasions.
Am I
I
still
was also
blessed?
gonna.
I think the Raven Queen's blessing would have ended by now. It's 4 days later.
Yeah.
I'm not as good at
I think-
persuasion as I used to be, and I don't.
I was
think
also
I'm
gonna.
good.
I was also gonna point out to this person that if you're looking to get profited by both sides, the other side just imprisoned you and stopped you from working, and I doubt that they'll just happily let you work again, and not just take you back as soon as they see that mark.
Says, well, I don't intend to work for the Children of Shadow again, at least not for the ones who attacked me.
All right, I'm gonna try to use the not the story point, the other thing, the MVP point, whatever that is.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Alright, so +2.
Ugh. Somebody
So
else.
She would say, I have business at the moment, but perhaps we can work together again. I would need to know who you serve, or do you not serve any of the major groups?
It is the
Can I-
latter.
Can I roll?
You meant secular groups, not divinity, when you said who we serve.
She says, spy networks, mercenary companies. Who
We
employs
do not-
you?
I am
Work for
loyal to none
ourselves.
of those. Yeah.
We go where our work is needed and against all types, but no, there is no specific group, I believe, that we work for.
Says, a small business then. I can respect that. A small,
Something-
up-and-coming mercenary group.
If you wish, we are going to get paid for our
Faith
car
Fellowship,
campaign against the
LLC.
Children of Shadow.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say we are going to get compensated for our campaign against the Children of Shadow, and if you were to join us, you could also be part of that compensation.
She says, I have business to attend to. I'm actually, after I left your company, I used your spell to get to the capital very quickly and speak with some of my contacts. I've been on the move, and I just so happened to be back in the city. I wasn't expecting to run into any of your people, and she gives Vel a very dirty look.
You didn't run into us. I saw you.
Indeed.
Good of you, we appreciate your time. Please rendezvous with us when you have attended your matters. Is there a good time for us to perhaps send a message to you?
She says, do you have sending?
Indeed.
Well, then just use it to be to get in contact with me, but I need at least another week or two. You can
Very
check
well.
in then. It says it.
Okay.
If you have a profitable venture and you are paying, I can be persuaded to help. She says, but
Excellent.
if you ever try that on me again, small sister, I will cut you in half without
So
hesitation.
try what? What did she do?
She says that's a warning. Good day to you all. And she
I'll
just
say
kinda
Nayara.
stalks out.
I say, Nara, what did Vel
She just ignores you.
do? I just go, okay. I look at Vel and I'm like, Vel, what did you do?
I made her follow me here.
You made her?
Magic.
Oh, I thought she just came of her own free accord. Oh, I just kind of look a little sad, like
It's like a
she
very
didn't want to come see me
David
of her own
Blaine
volition.
way to say that. Magic.
Magic.
It's the hand gesture. Magic.
She was forced to. I was like, oh, I thought she just wanted to come see us.
Ophelia is a little sad. Alright, so that is the only thing that would happen for that day. So I'm going to keep passing time.
One thing
yeah.
we forgot about was collecting that one item from the city. Would we be able to do that?
Does
If you
anyone
decided
have
what
an
you
idea
want,
what they want?
let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
did
use it,
Ophelia, you had wanted to transfer it to your church. Not the item, but the
but-
credit for it. But you, I
Yeah,
don't know
but
if you
we
talked
talked about it in chat
Oh,
We
did
talked
you?
about it in
Okay.
chat. Yeah, it's like what to do, and Matt said he wanted to use it for an item, and I said I did tell them I needed to talk to my party, so that credit is not getting transferred. We'll do the credit from the work for the week.
I also
Okay.
want to point out that, like, I did not realize during Ophelia's conversation with that priest that we were talking about the magic item credit. I thought we were talking about the Vidian citizenship, like, benefits, like the food vouchers and medicine and what have you.
I knew it
Like,
was that one credit. Yeah.
gotcha. Okay. But
I
yeah, that's
just
what I.
was like, no, I'm not gonna do it without seeing the rest of the party because I had already used my credit for the shield, so I was like, I'm not gonna use that as well.
All right.
Agreed.
Yeah, Matt. So you can say you go speak to the church during the week, and you would get some gloves that you
Thank you.
requested. They would have that. So the group is
Thanks.
still able to eat and sleep within the city, at least for a few months. The more you work, the longer you can stay here without having to worry.
Aren't we staying at the Lotus anyway? So we're not even really using.
Oh
our
yeah, that's
work.
true. So you're kind of in the underground.
That's
and
kind of why I
the
thought we could send stuff to Ophi's.
yeah, and the Midnight
temple,
Pyre
yeah.
are covering that, so they've been paying for your spa days and everything. All right, so that's that. Just add that item. Let me know if there's anything
You can
else.
just see it at breakfast each morning. Kudos, like, anybody not using their spa voucher for today?
Comes out in his little like white robe, just sits down with the newspaper. It's like, all right. So the final day passes. You would all get the 5 days towards your project, and you would level up.
Okay.
So it is now the 18th of winter at 4 p.m. And yeah,
So this is the fourth day we're past in town?
This
that
was
right?
the 5th day.
Oh, this is the
18th of
fifth.
winter, 4 p.m. would be 5 days that you would get towards your projects, if my math is correct. Let me
And
make
is
sure
that
I'm sharing my
needed for the-
books.
Is the 5 days what we needed for the level up as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So that would be enough to level.
And do I roll anything for the work? It's so weird because I can't really earn gold, but like, was I able to kind of
just
hire
for doing
resources?
work, you don't roll, and generally you don't roll either. It's just kind of considered like paying for your time in town. So, I mean, you might make a little bit of money, but we're
Sorry,
just saying.
I was thinking of stuff you've done for other characters in other games who did work in town and they made gold from it. Sorry. Okay, but I made some resources for Ophelia's temple, right?
Yeah, that's what you said you
Okay.
wanted to do, right?
Yes. Perfect.
All right. So I am sharing my books, so you guys should be able to level. I don't have the Artificer one yet. I really want to get that. I should get it. Because I know some people want to play the Artificer. But let's do a break.
Who would want to play?
I don't know.
Just kidding.
Who indeed. But yeah, let's do a break while you guys are leveling, and we'll come back in a little bit.
Lou, question before we go on break. Your little crafting mechanisms or crafting feature, is that a half beat? Is that still in play?
There's no feat. I didn't really do much with it. Like, not many people seemed interested, so you can just use normal crafting rules.
Cool. I was super interested in it, just never had time to. But cool, sounds good.
At some point, I might take another crack at rules for crafting.
Yeah. I thought it was super interesting, and I had been planning on using this. I think I get a feat this level to pick it up, but
yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what, Lou? A longbow is a martial weapon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So I can't actually use the bow without disadvantage, but it doesn't say anything about not being able to benefit from attuning to it even if I don't use it.
That's true.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, then I won't be using it, but yeah.
You just have it at your side, I guess.
Yep. She's got a lot of. She came to the group with like nothing, no armor, and I think she just had a quarterstaff. I don't remember. I don't even think she had a quarterstaff. I forget. Anyway, now she's like all armored up. She's carrying a shield because she got tired of getting hit all the time. And she's got like the quarterstaff +3. She's got the moon sickle, and now the bow strapped to her back. I had always planned to play her as like, someone where like when you look at her, you're like, oh, she's not armed or armored. But no, she looks armored now, or armed at least.
Well, she's been she's been through some stuff.
Yep. Speaking of, I know we're on break, but I keep forgetting. I think about this so often when we're not taking rests or in town or doing downtime, and then I forget about it when we are. But Rhea sleeps like cuddling the quarterstaff +3 every night, and occasionally just talks to it randomly, because I assume she's still kind of a little bit like feeling attached to it, like, because that's kind of how you played it in the very beginning. It has never spoken to her. She has no reason to think it ever would. Um, but yeah, she does still like, she's still inseparable from that quarterstaff.
Lou, I do have a question.
Yes.
I might need to change it, but since I'm using the 2024 rules, there's not a 2024 version of Booming Blade and Green Flame Blade, is there?
I think there is.
I don't know. They those weren't those from one of the supplement books.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it was from a supplement book for from 2014 early on.
Well, the supplement books, a lot of them are supposed to be compatible, so they may
Okay.
just not have remade them yet. So those should be fine, depending on the book they're from.
Yeah, you're actually right. Booming Blade is from Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide and does not have a 2024 version yet.
Same
Yeah.
with Green Flame Blade. I know it's from the same one, or maybe that's from Eberron. I don't know.
Well, I believe those are compatible, so they may
No,
they
yeah,
might.
they are both Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, and they both. I'm using
Okay,
D&D
I'm gonna go
Beyond, but
AFK. I will.
but
do
they
that.
don't have. Usually, when I search for spells that have been reworked, I get 2 results, and one of them is marked Legacy. And right now, I'm only getting 1 result for both of those, and they're not marked Legacy. So it sounds like they're still current.
Yeah, no, I see two, but one of them is Sword Coast Adventure, and then the other one's Tasha's Cauldron. So
Oh yeah, they do re-release the spells sometimes, like
yeah,
in
I think
books.
that's why I put it on there. I was just about to be like, oh well, if they're not in the 2024 and I can't use it, I'll
So
just
even though
switch out my
Tasha's Cauldron,
cantrips.
yeah, even though Tasha's Cauldron came out in like 2020 or 2021, it's still basically 2020. It came out intending to work with 2014 rules, but it's also meant to work with 2024 rules.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep it 2024.
Yeah.
I'll ask Lou if that's fine. I'll just keep everything 2024. But I do get to change my magic initiate cantrips then if I do. But that's the only reason I asked.
Is Kudo here?
I think other than like race and sometimes backgrounds or things that you've worked out with Lou specifically, um, obviously like Ria's race is not 2024. But I mean, I think basically he does want you to kind of be like if you're using 2024 like class and subclass and what have you, he wants you to use 2024 spells and yada yada. And even some of the magic items have changed minutely, so
Mm-hmm.
but I think if there is a 2024 version of any of your abilities or spells or what have you, his preference is that you use it. He wants you to be as consistent as possible.
Yeah, because I just realized that because when you can filter it by content type, it does show just the ones from the player's handbook. So I could do 2 of those. I mean, I could have what's it? Elementalism.
I actually just took that on my new sorcerer.
How
But
was
I
it?
haven't used it much. It seems kind of like Druidcraft and Thaumaturgy and Prestidigitation, where it's like you could probably come up with some fun and interesting ways to use it, but it's so situational.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like in real life, those cantrips, all those ones I just named, like would actually be pretty fucking cool, right? But
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's definitely some cool room for creativity or role play or really specific situations where you maybe get a jump on an enemy with some trick or something, where those could be amazing.
Yeah, because I was looking at them, it was like there's some that I think would be really cool, but also I think other people are already using them, like mending. I think people are already using.
Uh-huh.
What about Mage Hand? Does anyone use Mage Hand?
I don't have
I
it.
have.
Alright.
I have Mage Hand.
That's right.
Okay.
You sometimes like touch doors and stuff with it. Yeah.
I use it mostly for the telekinetic, but that's going away. But I still have Mage Hand from Now Magic Initiate. But I lose the shove
Yeah.
bonus.
That's what rogues are for.
So if you guys are updating
is-
your
Yeah.
sheets, make
is
sure you
Kudo here?
change your initiative style to
Oh, thanks.
advantage.
Summoned?
Rhea is a token.
I have mine as query
Yeah.
anyways, so I'd always ask me before I roll.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Kudo.
Yep. What's up?
Some of the things I'm looking at real quick. I don't know if now is the time if we want to just start or should we level up. But I was looking at a few of different ideas for the feats for 12, and one of them was like taking, because I already have Warcaster now and I have Resilient, so I was thinking about taking like Tough as well.
Yeah, that's Tough is
That'd be
a
insane.
classic.
Never go
What's
wrong
I
with
I
one.
am I'm in favor of the classic boring ones, and
Yeah.
I like that one too.
You haven't
What's
done.
the one? I mean, you might have other plans, Kudo, but like, isn't there one? Because you're high charisma. Well, I guess a couple of you are, because I guess paladins are charisma too.
Yeah,
Anyway.
no, I'm maxed out on charisma.
What's the feat where you can like give us a pep talk during our rests and we get
Inspiring
Like,
leader.
That's a
Yeah.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's,
Inspiring Leader was one I was looking at, and
That's
then
from
Fate Touched was
2014,
another
isn't it?
one. It's also 2024.
Oh, they moved both of those to 2024. I thought it was just 2014 for inspiring leader.
Yeah, that's an old school one too. I took the most boring one ever. I took Resilient Wisdom because I
No,
don't
that's
like people
totally-
casting slow on me anymore.
it's
That's
valuable.
fucking
Yeah.
no
I've
more.
taken
Resilient
resilient
con.
on
Done.
several tunes. It's
Done.
so boring,
No
but
more.
it's so important. Yeah, they do have a new version of Inspiring Leader. So
That's hilarious.
here is this one is 2014, and then this one is 2024. So let's see how different they are. Okay. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same. Character level plus. Oh, yeah, no, so it's the same. Character level plus the modifier that you had increased with the feat, so it doesn't have to be your charisma. Oh, that's actually wonderful because I've not taken that feat on hardly any of my characters because I tend to play wisdom and dex classes. And so the 2014 one, you know, if you didn't have good charisma, it was crap. But since it can be any whatever ability score you're bumping, this yeah, okay, I might take this on more characters in the future because I love being a support character, so I feel like that's a nice support feature.
It's really good, you know.
Although, let's see, yeah, this group, because there are some groups where we have a lot of other sources of temp HP, but I don't think we have temp HP very often in this group. So yeah, that could be. Although Rhea doesn't get an ASI this level. She needs one more level for that because she's multi-class. But she
Yeah,
did
I
get
need 2 more levels for an ASI.
She did get like she already had a 6th level spell slot, but now she also has 6th level druid spells. So she's got transport via plants and a few other really cool options. So that'll help us get around on the same plane of existence. We're still kind of got to figure out how to go back and forth between planes more consistently.
Does do we fight a lot of things that regain health? Because I was thinking I could just do chill touch.
The more intelligent, like when we're fighting a team of humans and they've got a healer with them, You know, that comes up sometimes.
Oh,
You-
could you guys give me a done in chat if you're done leveling up,
Oh
so I
gosh,
have an
okay.
idea where everyone's at?
I was already
Oh,
done.
Done, but I
Um,
haven't picked my spells. I'm still deciding,
Yeah.
but that can wait.
Orthax.
Lou, I was gonna say, I know my 2 spells were from 2014, and I didn't know if you were okay with that, or if you would just wanted me to update it to 2024 cantrips.
If there is a newer version, you would just use the newer version.
Yeah.
There is not.
All right,
There,
then, yeah.
there is for chill touch though. Be careful.
Yeah, I'll
So
so what
chill touch is touch now, actually.
yeah, no, it's yeah, and then it's a melee spell
I think
attack,
he was
which I
talking
have
about
pretty good.
green flame blade and booming blade.
And I
Yeah,
would say
uh,
I would say you casting chill touch is like giving the enemy HP back because you're not doing your other damage. So,
I mean, that's fair, but also it's the trade-off of I'm not attacking, but I still got all you guys attacking that one person, and it stops them from regaining it back.
It's
Yeah, but
good
you're
for
one of our
utility,
biggest damage
but you
dealers.
do a lot of damage with your weapon. So
Yeah.
it is like Kudo was saying, is a bit of a loss. But you know,
True.
I
mean, I could just take like some utility stuff, I guess.
I mean,
Think
not
about
everything has
stuff
to be
that
min
isn't-
maxing. Like grabbing
Yeah.
someone by the neck and like chill touching them so they can't regenerate is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like either pick it based on how you fight in combat and like where you like stuff you could use in addition to what you already do without not doing what like sometimes some of my characters have no bonus actions or have no reactions, so I like to pick up stuff that like give them those things and not replace things I've already got that are working fine. So I would say either pick it for that or pick it for flavor, what fits Gorthax, you know, what feels awesome for him to be doing RP wise.
truthfully,
I
a
feel like are the ways to go.
utility spell that's actually kind of mechanically powerful in this campaign is light because there's a lot of things in this game that like
True.
shock. Yeah.
I was also thinking a little out of character, but I could do a minor illusion.
I just don't see you using your action to cast that stuff.
Maybe not in combat, but like when we're not in combat. Because I already have all my combat stuff figured out right now. I don't need to worry about the combat stuff.
The best
like,
use
utility?
for minor illusion is, well, at least for combat, is to just make cover for yourself.
Yeah. It lasts only 1 minute, just so you know.
You can make like a barrel appear or something to cover you as you like if someone's shooting at you. It gives you a little bonus. Because you can only make objects, so it's very limited in how you can use it for trickery.
You can in the 2024 you can also make sounds.
Oh yeah, objects and sounds. So you can kind of distract with it. Like you can use it for some creative stuff, but it's limited. Like usually you'd want to get the minor or what's the first level one? Whatever the illusion spell
Illusion?
is. Silent image, yeah.
It's just oh yeah,
But
that's fair.
I mean,
I
it's
could
a
be
useful
friends.
utility cantrip for sure.
Friends actually can be really useful.
I do have really high charisma for it too, which is nice.
All right. Well, let's get
Lou,
going.
I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
Could I have traded the Medallion of Thoughts for maybe a little dragon figurine worth 500 gold?
So
Oh,
if
wow.
We're in a
you-
market.
Don't trade a magic item for a mundane item. We've got
you,
6,000 gold. Let's get your dragon figurine.
I mean, you can. It's easier to sell a magical item for currency than it is to trade it for another one. But yeah, I mean that is hers, so she could just go and do it if she
True,
wanted
true.
to.
Yeah, we don't know you have it, but that is worth any magic item, even an uncommon magic item, is far more valuable.
It allows
than-
me to cast a spell that I want to cast, so I will
Right,
trade it if.
But if we could
I
find a
can find
jeweler
one.
or something, you might be able to buy a figurine or commission a figurine for some of the gold that's in our pocket, and then we still have a magic item to trade for later.
Well, it's up to Val. Did you? So you do want to
I'll,
trade
I'll
it?
still try to trade it. Yeah.
All right. So let me see what you were trying to get.
It says an object with the image of a dragon engraved on it worth 500 gold pieces.
Can you link the spell or?
Yeah, I think so. Let me learn it first, real quick.
All right.
So, can I, while he's looking that up,
Oh,
Lou, I
is
just
it?
want to clarify something real quickly. In all of your games, you've always said that, like it's hard to buy magic items, but you can trade for magic items. Obviously, you have to find people who have stuff and that are willing to trade, and that's
Yeah.
the hard part. But just now you said it's easier to sell a magic item than trade it, and that felt new to me compared to how.
Sell it for currency is easier than trading it for another magical item because you have to go set up a trade.
Oh, gotcha.
But
Because yeah,
us
okay.
buying them,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
buying
they?
them
But
is
but
also
when we
difficult.
find a person who has a bunch of magic items, like it's usually really easy to not easy. It's usually more successful to trade decent items of similar power
Mhm.
for decent items, of similar power. And so yeah, that's all I meant. And when you said that, I was confused. So okay.
Yeah.
But I
Were
do
you
I do
able
feel that any
to?
magic item, even an uncommon, is way more valuable than 500 gold.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. Yeah. So you actually check something. Because there is a bit of a variation. Because actually, uncommon items don't sell for more than a couple of hundred usually. Alright, so the level of value you need for that is a little bit. Well, let me roll for it. Give me a persuasion check.
Can I use my portent from the day?
Sure. If you have your portents, you can use one of them.
Yeah, persuasion. So I'll use my 14 portent, and I'll use +2 inspiration, and I have a +3 persuasion, so that's 19.
Alright, so you do find a jeweler who's interested in the magical item, but he still wants another 150 pale gold. In
What would
addition
he
to
sell
the.
it for gold without the magic item?
Well, you're not
The
there,
dragon
so you don't
figurine.
know.
I know, but like if it's worth yeah, okay.
But yeah, so he wants.
it's killing Rhea.
It's like, damn it.
It just goes against everything I've ever learned about. Yeah.
So he would say, yeah, it would be an extra 150 gold pieces.
I
and the
think
item.
I have that on me.
Or 150 pale gold, I should say.
Yeah.
I think you do because they split the 6,000.
Yeah. So I'll give him 150.
All right, so then he will give you the jewelry that is actually worth 550 if you want to record the exact value.
Okay. I'll fix my sheet later. I'll just write it down for now.
He seems very interested in having a magical item that lets him read thoughts. As
Can
a
we
merchant?
can we retroactively fix that then? Because the 6,000 was put into the hole in the party treasury, and just give everybody 1,000.
Oh, I thought you guys split it.
We put it in the hole because it's heavy, but I don't want to carry mine. It's too heavy. But like anyone who wants to carry theirs can.
All right, so
But
yeah,
that's why we have so much pale gold coin and it's no
So-
good outside the Shadowfell. So I would definitely encourage people to use it to get mundane items.
So who all wanted to carry the 1,000? Just so we know what's in the hole and what's in your inventories. Besides
mine.
Val.
I'd have
Right.
took mine.
So Ophelia, and
I'll take
Val,
mine.
and Gorthax.
Oh.
Make sure you have that on your sheet as the pale coin, 1,000, plus whatever other pale coin you had. Not the same as gold. Just make sure you don't put those together.
Not the same as soul coins either.
No,
definitely not. Those coins are worth a lot more.
All right, so that would be 3,000 still in the pit. All right.
Two 2,000 in the pit, right? I just heard three people take theirs.
Yeah, Ophi,
We
got 6,000.
Gorthax. Yeah, we got 6,000.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
It was 1,000, basically 1,000 each. Okay.
I'm taking mine too.
Well, then there's 2,000 in the
Right.
hole.
If you guys want, I can record the 1,000 that belongs to Rhea in Rhea's character sheet, but I just she doesn't carry it because of the weight.
Same here. I'm putting in.
I already have a few gold and silver bars in the portable hole that
Well,
are like.
If you're not carrying it, just have it wherever it is, so it would be in the hole. If
Well,
that's what it
Rhea's
is.
carrying the portable hole, so the stuff, the items that belong to Rhea that she put in the hole because of their weight, I had been recording in my sheet. But if there is a gold that the party is borrowing from to pay for this or that, I wanted it to be visible, so I asked Kudo to put it on the ledger. But if people are taking theirs, that's fine, and Linus, that's fine too.
As long as it's not in multiple places, so it doesn't get duplicated by accident. That's my main.
So I guess
concern.
there's 3,000 still in the hole. Rhea's carrying the hole, but she doesn't.
I think there's
some of that
2,000
gold
now,
belongs
right?
to Linus
Yes.
and Kudo. Oh, Kudo, you took yours.
Yeah.
I took mine.
Okay,
she
so
only
there's
needs
2,000
2,000?
in the hole, and it belongs.
Yes.
To, all right, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Alright.
that's fine. Linus, do me a favor. Can you track yours, like as you take from it? Track it on your own sheet, and then I'll track mine. And then Kudo, you don't have to track it on the party ledger since we are splitting things up and not.
To make this even easier, I'll just take my 1,000 gold. So you
Sorry.
just worry about you and the whole. It makes
I'm so sorry.
perfect sense.
It's like when we throw everything in a pot and track it as a group, then everyone just pulls from it when we need to pay
That's
for
all right.
something.
We can. Yeah.
But like if we are each taking stuff, I feel like we have to track it separately.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Yeah, we'll
it's
just
fine.
track it separately.
All right, so I want to try to get some stuff going. But yeah, you passed your week. Everyone's leveled up. You're feeling good. The Midnight Pyre, Lyrae Lyrae in particular would approach the group and say, "We're still working on our plans to deal with the Children of Shadow. They've been very active lately. We have strange intel that tells us the Shadow Lord has returned, which is definitely concerning. We have no idea what.
Which one?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know much about the details. So we're trying to figure out more. But I've been told that I can offer you all a way back to Gaian if you are looking to return to your homeworld. We have a powerful wizard who is willing to send you. And also a request from the Phoenix Guild to speak with you all personally. That's, I believe, in the capital city of your empire.
Yeah.
I do have a question for you. When you say the Shadow Lord has returned, are you saying here in the Shadowfell or in Gaian?
In the Shadowfell, we believe. He could be in Gaian as well. We know that the Shadow Lord is a planes-walking entity. He is able to travel back and forth, generally.
So you think he might currently be in the Shadowfell? If we did go back to Gaian, would we have a way to return if we needed to come back here for him?
He says, well, you could try to get in touch with us via sending, but we don't have an easy way to get you back here. It would depend on if we had someone to who could come find you where you are. So it depends on when you request a gateway back, is the short answer.
We need to discuss this because we have our entire party still in the Abyss. So we'd have to bring them all here if we were going to do that.
We do have our friend is periodically opening the portal from the Abyss to check on us, right? Or we can message him.
We can request it. Yeah, we can request it, but we need to, I guess, discuss the dynamics of that.
So at this point, your priest would speak up and say, Balak would say, "It's a way home. We have to take it. We have to get back to Gaian while we can. This is what we were looking for." He says,
if the Shadow...
or go ahead.
If the Shadow Lord is here, then I'm not sure... then we're not sure that our that we should leave.
Balak, I
Mayor-
will not.
I'll go for it.
So, Balak, I will not stop you from returning, but our path may differ from yours.
He says, I mean, I don't know. When I lived in Gaian, it was the Therian Empire. It was a whole different world. I don't know if I can go by myself. I don't even know. I don't know anything about this Teruvian Empire or Tyvanus or Phoenix Guilds. This is all.
Can
No,
you remind
I-
me, is Balak what race is Balak?
He
Dwarf.
is kind of like. No, he's like a corrupted dwarf. Remember, he has a demon
Oh, that's
inside
right.
him.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
He was
'Cause
one of
when he said
the.
Cheruvian, I was assuming dwarf, so I was okay. He was the one that gotcha. I remember now.
He was
All through
one
the
of the company of the corrupt paladin
Exactly.
who went back to close the portal and got stuck in the abyss.
Right.
Well, the paladin
I
wasn't
think-
corrupt when he went back, but yeah, then he got stuck in the abyss.
Were you all there for this conversation, or is this?
I'm gonna say you're all here. This is like the night after you guys are
Ophelia.
leveled up.
Ophelia, perhaps we should if the Phoenix Guild wants to meet with us, they would be a very valuable ally, and the Shadow Lord is a threat to any realm that the Shadow, is a threat to any realm here his cultists visit or go to. Perhaps we should meet with this Phoenix Guild, and I believe that they have great power at their disposal, and would be able to assist us in options for coming back and forth between realms afterwards.
Well,
It's
Lyra would say, I have the person here for the next 4 days. They happen to be in the shadow market. After that, we will not still have the offer. So think on it, but know that time is limited.
let us discuss this as the group. There are some things we will get back to you on that.
Of
At
course.
least for the way home. In the meantime, during these next few days, is
But
there
he'll
a
leave.
what?
Oh, are you talking to him still?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
say
said I
we'll
want to
work on
talk
it.
to the group about it. All right. So
I said I
what do you-
will, yeah, but I said in the meantime, is there anything else you guys need assistance with?
This is not at the moment. We're still.
Okay.
Our people have been pressing the cultists, and we're still formulating a plan on how to deal with the keep now that we know they have such a strong group there. But we will contact you when we are ready to act, whether or not you can help us.
Okay.
So if you wish to stay, it would be good to have you close just in case, but an invitation from the Phoenix Guild is no small matter. They are quite a powerful organization within Gaian. Allies to us, actually. We've worked with them many times.
I'm gonna kind of take notes of this.
He
as
says there's
pros and cons, but-
there's also been whispers of corruption in the Feywild. So these are trying times in all the realms. But we, as usual, will keep an eye on things in the Shadowfell. Alright, so he is going to leave now unless you have something else to ask.
Yep.
Alright,
That's fine.
alright, so
This is the contact between here and Gain, right?
This
Yeah.
is the the Midnight Pyre guy, Lyra.
Oh,
The one who I
okay.
just popped up on screen before, the Shadow Elf.
All right, sorry, I was making notes. No, never mind. I thought this was something different. You're good.
Are we okay to just return back and speak with it as a group, like in privacy? To like our, I guess, spa room.
Yeah, you guys can go to the spa or some other place and talk if you want.
All right. So now, once we're away from like prying eyes, I will talk a bit more, and I say, okay, I want your guys' opinions on things and pros and cons for both, right? If we stay, we talked about overthrowing the keep and getting rid of the Shadow Cultist here. It sounds like the Shadow Lord, and I'm going to kind of brush through this real quick. It sounds like the Shadow Lord is here as well, and that might be a potential lead for us. We don't have an easy way back. We also need to, we have our whole network that we have established between the Abyss here, and that other portion as well, through the plane systems that we have, the computers, the old things, all of our groups. We need to find a way to correlate, and I assume get everybody, if whoever wants to go, and let them make their decisions. If we go, that means we are meeting with the Phoenix Guild. We can get some more information about actually what's going on, but we don't have an easy way to return here if it does decide the Shadow Lord is here. So do we want to rely on somebody else to set up a network, or should we try to establish our own? As I'm throwing ideas out here.
Imagine how convenient it is if the Shadow Lord is indeed here, that a wizard shows up and sends us back to Gaia. How convenient for the Shadow Lord would it be?
If we leave and his threat is no longer here, you mean?
No. That if he is here, that the wizard sends us away to another plane. How convenient for the Shadow Lord that would be.
Oh, yes. Yes. Right? So you think maybe it would be for his benefit. Okay.
Almost like, what is that spell that you use? Banishment.
Yeah.
Oko would say, we have been fighting some of the cultists within Gaian before we came here. As I'm sure Gorthax told you, we were on a mission following and killing as many as we could when we were lured into the portal. So he might very well be on the other plane right now. All we know is that he's returned, or at least that's what the Shadow Elf told us. Just kind of looks to Gorthax. Shara says, well, if you guys do leave, I will miss you. I've grown fond of your group.
I mean, it is something we have been trying to get back to
with us.
Gaian, but is now the right time to return.
Shara, you could come with us. You could see the colors of the other worlds. I mean, Gaian isn't quite as vivid as the Feywild, but it's quite beautiful. I'm sorry, compared to the dimness here.
She kind of pauses for a second and says, I would love that. I've always wondered what the other worlds look like. She says, give me a persuasion with a +4.
Oof, okay. I actually don't have as good... I don't have...
She still seems hesitant for some reason, though. You're not sure why. But yeah, give me the persuasion
I guess I am still proficient in persuasion, but it's not like a huge bonus. Oh my god. First off, what do I have turned on? Blessing of the Raven Queen. I need to turn that off. Secondly,
so
what a
11.
shitty roll.
So she seems a little torn. She says, I guess if you are going to return here, if you can guarantee that you can get me back to my home at some point, I would love to visit your world.
I would really like you to come with us, but to be honest, I can't guarantee that. I suspect that we may be able to make some allies that have that ability in the near future if we have the eye of the Phoenix Guild, But again, we haven't talked with them yet. We don't know what they want or what they'll ask of us, and whether their terms will be amenable. So
she nods, and she'll say,
it doesn't mean
go
you would
ahead.
always be able to stay with us and go with us wherever we go, but there is the possibility that we couldn't return you here right away.
She says, all right, well, I think I will wait until I know that you have a way for me to come back. But in the future, I would love to see your world. Thank you for the offer.
All right, well, I will always hope to visit you when we are here, if we decide to leave. When we come back, we'll try and look you up.
All right, so...
As Gorthax pointed out, he says, if we truly finish our business here, talking about killing Relic and getting the Red Mage. I'm just pointing this out as well because we're trying to figure out whether it's not, the right decision. And then I kind of typed in the chat too. I looked at the group and I say,
Balak would say, who's the Red Mage?
Who? What?
Balak would say, who is the Red Mage?
The red mage?
Yeah,
I look
that's what-
around
look
for a
at
red
it.
mage.
That's what Gorthax
Look at
just said.
Gorthax.
Oh.
Wasn't the Red Mage one of the ones we were chasing after, part of the cult? Part of the, something
Yes.
about Planes of Chaos?
I feel like.
Yeah.
Was it the red
Sure.
wizard?
Thought it was the Red Mage. Could be mistaken.
He says,
Perhaps I misremember.
I'm not sure who that is, although the relic, that relic character did seem like a bad apple.
I'd definitely like to take him out.
So we were looking for a way. We have the computer to planeswalk ourselves, and if we're able to set up the last one, because there is a portal to Gaian that we can use. However, we did not unlock it. If we are able to unlock it ourselves with the help of this planeswalker that can get us back to Gaian, that would make our travel back and forth following the Shadow Lord a lot easier than trying to rely on other people to get us back and forth.
Well, maybe
Indeed,
the...
but-
Go ahead, sorry.
Indeed, but is that what this wizard is offering us? We do not think so.
I don't think so either.
And
But-
what you say is true, that if we go to Gaia through this wizard's means, and we have no way of getting back to the bunker and all the other planes.
Well, I've spent the last decade in the Cheruvian Empire, and I understand that this Phoenix Guild is some of the most capable magic users in the Empire. I expect that they would be capable of aiding us in interplanar travel should we reach an agreement with them. Of course, I can't be sure that we will reach an agreement with them, but I do want to point out that if anyone in Teruvia can planeswalk us, they likely are part of the Phoenix Guild. Well,
But
not
then we
likely.
are also relying on others to do this rather than getting it ourselves through the computer system.
Yeah, true.
I agree with Linus.
Are we calling
And-
things the computer system? Is that what we're calling it?
I guess for easy sakes, I guess we'll say the Abyss system.
I do not think we should leave.
If we need to send anyone back, I can always send Oko. If we can get some of the allies rallied back on Gaia while we do our work here.
I
could
do
at-
agree.
I could
Perhaps
at
the
least bring the
planeswalker-
remains back and tell our order what happens. Perhaps get reinforcements from them.
Yeah, the planeswalker may be willing to shift our allies even if we, the main party, choose not to go.
Do we have a next step? It's Linus. I admire your gumption, Oko says, but where are we to go if these allies of ours don't have a destination? Do we just wander the Shadowfell until the Shadow Lord makes his appearance? What are we to do?
Well, it seems we're just at one of their stronger bases to keep there. I imagine that would be the place to look.
From what
But,
Rugvin told us... Oh, sorry. You can go.
Yeah, it was had quite a bit of defenses to it, but there might be some answers there. It seems like the church here, the Church of the Raven Queen, as well as the Steel Shadow, was that the name that was passed around? Might have ideas on what we can do. We just need to talk to people.
Well, there's the Church of the Raven Queen, Oko says, but they do not seem to get along with these Midnight Pyre people.
Ah, yes.
So I
The
don't
Midnight
know if-
Pyre, I imagine they have one of those two groups has an idea of what the next step would be. It's a matter of choosing which group we follow.
Is there a way
I
we
am partial to the Midnight Pyre.
could try to encourage these groups to work together in the wake of a greater threat?
Does anyone? Well, I guess Vel might know something here with a religion check, or if anyone's trained.
Aha!
I can roll.
I do a thing.
So yeah, Vel, are you trained? I guess you are with the +9, right?
Yeah.
So you know, a long time ago there was a great schism within the church, and basically there was a disagreement on how things should be run, and basically the Midnight Pyre kind of lost and were expelled from the church, and a lot of them were killed. But they were also kind of some of the more political people. So they kind of formed their own organization, which kind of protected the Shadowfell from, well, the shadows, no pun intended, while the church kind of ran the more forward-facing, empire business. So they still work to protect the Shadowfell and Shadow Elves, but they kind of do it from secret corners while they are tolerated by the church. They still are sometimes like in contest with them as well, and there is rumor of corruption within the church that might actually be linked to the cultists. So there's a lot of bad blood between the two groups, even though they do kind of like, well, the church has allowed for the operation of the Midnight Pyre, just because they have done a lot of good for the country, but it's very much done in like, kind of like they wouldn't acknowledge it. They're just
Their allowance isn't official.
Yeah, it's very much like they just kind of let them do their thing. But they're not above arresting them, because they also don't like them very much. So it's very unlikely you're going to repair that like several thousand-year-old rift that has been going on. I guess if you have really good
I
persuasion rolls,
personally
maybe.
trust the Midnight Pyre more than this church. There is some honor amongst thieves. Yeah.
Oh, the Midnight Pyre aren't thieves. The Silent Circle are thieves, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're more, if anything, they're a spy network, but they also have a lot more going on than just spying.
And then we get this other player in there, the what is it called? The Frost Network?
Deep Frost
The Deep
Network.
Frost.
You don't know what that's about.
Yeah,
I don't think
we could
this
use
group is-
ascending and talk with her.
Is that the first time this group has heard that term? I feel like that we might have gotten one other, but
I think
we've
so,
not.
yeah.
Like we might have heard of it one other time, but I don't think we have any knowledge of them at all.
First time you ever heard of it.
Yeah, she
Oh,
would
really?
be the first agent of them that you would have encountered, if what she says is true.
Okay.
Something else to point out. We do have people in our party that still wish to return to Gaian. If we decide to stay, we could send those people in our proxy to go talk, and then we can have we can send the sending stone with them, so we can just constantly talk about everything.
Well, that's not a
And
bad idea.
Still kind of meet with the the Phoenix Guild. If we send a proxy with a sending stone, it can essentially have conversation with them, and
Does
they
the
can work in
sending
our
stone have
stead.
a
And there are
chance of staying?
people.
Oh, sorry.
And there are people that want to, like I said, return already. So this is an out for them that they don't have to stay with us.
Agreed. None of them are,
Do
Someone's a robot.
they're not enslaved to us, so they're free to go.
Yeah.
We should offer them this opportunity.
Including the folks that are at the abyss.
Correct.
What was I gonna say? Something you said made me think of something. Sorry, I think I've forgotten. So proceed.
So, Ophelia, do you want to send what's the vampire's name again? Who's Scotty? You want us to beam us up or something like that?
Yeah, we could. I still have the sending stone matched with Crotus. I do like having the sending stone back with our home.
Wait, we don't
system.
We don't need the sending stone to do that. We can just send, right?
Do sendings. We could. I
Isn't there a
don't know
chance of
anyone in the
failure with
Phoenix
both?
Guild though.
I think it's a 5% chance of failure
Oh, okay, pretty good.
if
chance
it's
then.
on
Okay,
different
sounds good.
planes.
Yeah, yeah.
But that is, I mean, that's options there if we wish to stay. So, does anybody else have any more pros and cons for whether we're staying or going to give everybody an idea so we can vote?
I think
I
also,
don't want to leave.
I think also with what we learned from Rugvin, there's still what seems to be more prisoners and another what seems to be one of those barrier stones underneath the keep that we were just at that we can return to.
Yep.
Well, we're
It's an
probably
option.
not going to be able to just make a hole in the wall again, which was pretty awesome. He says, looking over at Vel. Good job with that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we are without
Magic.
direction if we stay here.
Magic. To the hand gesture. Magic.
Yeah, you just gotta make a hole in the other wall, right? No, just kidding.
We just window walk through the windows.
That's true. Though
Yeah,
they've
there's not
seen
much
us
they can
use
do about
that trick, they might have countermeasures for that now. We should be cautious,
Yeah.
Oko says. They'd be fools not
Yes.
to.
True.
Not that I know anything about magic, but I'm sure there's ways to counter something like that.
Yes. Any more pros, cons that people want to give? Val, I haven't heard from you.
I think you have enough unfinished business if you leave. I think we should stay here.
Okay. Linus, I know you were saying earlier you wish to stay as well, is what it sounds like. To finish business.
Ah, yes. Yes, this place is much more cozy than the Abyss. I don't want to
Little
leave
bit.
here.
Not
Right
as
now?
cozy as Gaian.
I was looking forward to seeing home, Balix says, but I understand, and I will stay with you all. I owe you after all.
Valak, you could also be a proxy if you so wish, but the decision is yours.
He says, I don't know anything about that world. It's a whole new place. If I don't have you all with me, I would just get lost.
Yes. Ria, sounds like you were in favor of returning to Gaian. What do
No,
you
I
think
was just-
now with all this other information?
No. I'm not opposed to staying here and continuing to hunt relic and undermine the cult of the shadow. I simply thought that if we have a summons from the Phoenix Guild, that's an extremely powerful organization with lots of magic at their disposal, and that perhaps
Okay.
that there could be an alliance formed. That's all I meant.
Okay. I agree, what do you think of the proxy?
I say, keep it simple. We already have sending magic to talk to people at home.
Well, we don't know who we need to send the sending to. You need to know the person in order for us to do the sending. If they wish to meet with us, we've never met them, so we'd have to send a proxy.
Maybe we stay here for another week or two before sending a proxy.
We have 4 days to decide.
Okay. That's plenty of time. Let's
Yes,
decide
I think
in
that's enough.
3.5 days.
It's enough time to also talk with our people from the Abyss and I guess get anyone that wishes to return to Gaian from there. Any opposed? We're staying, it sounds like.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah.
so with that being said, I will use my sending to talk to Crotus.
All right, what do you say to Crotus?
Say, Crotus, we are safe for now, but there seems like there is a way to return to Gaian. And I'll just send that one first.
There is no response.
Don't you want to ask him if
There's
we
no
can-
response.
No what? No response.
Well, we should
I
try
get-
again. Just
He
because of
did
that
get your
5%
message. You
chance.
sensed that he got it, but he did not
Oh.
respond.
Interesting.
Okay, I sent another one. I said, Crotus, we wish to possibly return.
He says, the bunker is mine. Do not come back here.
Oh my god.
Poor. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. I hate this guy.
You fucking...
Walker.
I do not know who this man is, but he does not seem very kind. Shall I rip his spine?
Motherfucker, dude.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, Okay, I'm kind of pissed now. Okay.
So how did he took out the big demon dude?
You don't know.
How?
I will use a sending message to send to our vampire friend.
Crotus?
Not Crotus. Crotus isn't the vampire. Crotus is the mage dude.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the vampire.
Oh, the vampire took over.
Oh,
Oh, Ashes is
Sorry,
dead. Damn it.
okay, hang on. I gotta get my names right. Who's Crotus?
Oh,
Which
fuck.
one is
Crotus
Crotus?
is.
Hang on. Sorry, I thought you were talking to the vampire. Yeah, it was the vampire who took over. Crotus. Who's Crotus? Krodus?
Yes.
Yeah, you would get nothing from him. He is the Celestial, right? The scout?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get a response from him.
No
What
matter
the
how many
fucking
times you
demon?
send it.
And yeah, when you contact the vampire, that's what you get if you contact him next.
Okay, I would contact him next and get that. And I'll send another
Sorry about
message,
that.
and I'd be like, yeah, send another message, and I was like, I thought we were working together.
He says
We
we
don't even
were,
really.
and now I own the bunker.
We don't
not
want the
come back
bunker.
here.
We just
So
want
you
to.
can, I'll send another message and say, by all means, you can have the bunker, but would we be allowed to use it?
He blocks you. He does not accept your message. You got
All right,
blocked.
this motherfucker.
Could you maybe try messaging Ashes?
The betrayal.
Oh, Ashes is there.
She
If
did
there's
not
a
want to
way
stay
that-
there either. She desperately wanted out of the abyss, but she stayed to do the research because she thought that was the best thing for
Send
the
a
group.
sending to Ashes.
Oh gosh, you have so many.
All
Oh,
right.
that's, I forgot
What
that was a
would
level
you say
3.
to Ashes?
Say, Ashes, we are seeking a way to return, and I heard the vampire took over.
Yes, he's. She would reply, he's turned many into spawn, as well as some vampires to assist him. I barely made it out with my life. I'm wandering the
Aw.
abyss again.
Oh my god, that's the saddest thing that could happen to her.
But I am alive,
I sent-
thankfully. How are you?
Send a message.
No,
How are
she
you?
doesn't say that.
Send a message. Yeah, how are you?
How are
Send
you?
another. I'm got like. Shit.
Going through those messages. Beep boop beep 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 beep. Beep, boop, beep,
And
boop, beep.
wait, we have
I have-
we have Karn. How? There's no way he took over Karn.
I have four sendings left. Okay. Send one more to Ashes. I got 5 sendings left. I use my 6th level. I guess I'll use them all. I sent another message to Ashes, and I was like, we are seeking a way to return to possibly help with this and bring you back. Is there a way you can assist?
Says I don't have magic to planeswalk. If I did, I wouldn't still be in the abyss. I was really hoping that you all would come back. So I don't know what I can do.
We are trying. Okay. I'll use another one to send to Ashes, and I was like, well, we are currently trying to come back and do what we can. You maybe reached out if we can need further assistance.
She says I will be trying to survive in the abyss, trying to find a new way to get out. Come find me if you can. I don't know what I can do though.
Okay.
So she would, let's see, what could she tell you? She would say, Karn is imprisoned. He's not dead. He couldn't be turned. He was trapped. He's in stasis within the bunker. Kevik, she doesn't know what happened to him. Kevik's fate is unknown. Garrick, she also doesn't know what happened to him. She'd say Crotus is dead.
Kevik is with us in the Shadowfell.
Oh, is he? Why do I have him in the Hellish Bunker? Are you sure you took him with you?
Well, you've
took
also
Kevik.
got the Abyssal Bunker under Strongholds and people with us. Yeah, so there's a.
Kevik's with us. He's in the ledger.
Weird. I have him under. All right. Well, I guess he's just been really quiet this whole time. All right, sure. Kevik has been in your camp here. That
Yeah,
might have been
he's probably been freaking
my
out every
mistake.
shadow hell we come upon.
Yeah, but she'll tell you Crotus died, and she's not sure what happened to Jarek or Garrick,
Damn it.
the other ally of yours.
That's
And yeah,
bullshit.
pretty much all the other people were turned into vampires.
So something about Karn's demon ancestry, like kept him from being, like, made a spawn or whatever.
Well, he is a
we don't know.
demon, a very powerful demon. It sounds like Balinor put him into stasis rather than risk fighting him. So he trapped him somehow, is what she said.
Obviously, we can't ask any more questions than are.
You
allowed
could
by
do
the
more
priest.
sendings, but that would kind of... She'd give you a little
Yeah.
bit of, like, an update with each one, I'll say.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. Oh, fuck. Well, that being related to the party, I say, well,
Can't trust a vampire. Who can you trust? Jesus.
I mean, there were some members of the group who did not want to trust that vampire.
Did we ever resolve Downtime projects?
The time had passed. Did you need to make rolls for anything?
Well, I mean, would I have found a artisan skill down here? And
Oh, right.
yeah,
you're,
that sort of stuff. Would I have been able to connect with them?
I mean, honestly, that probably wouldn't have taken you a week to find out. You would find out that there is one in the capital. It's not called
Yeah.
the Artisans Guild, but there are master crafters who serve the church in making some fairly powerful relics for the defense of the Empire. Generally
Cool.
speaking, you have to be invited into it, and you have to be a citizen of the Empire.
Well, we got citizenship.
Cool.
Well, we got paperwork. I don't know if it counts as citizenship.
You're sort of citizens. You're,
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, you're semi.
I need to head out. It's been a fun session.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Oh, right.
everything.
The time just flies.
I'll,
Let's do MVP.
yeah,
please.
right.
MVP.
well, now we just fucking need to reevaluate everything.
Bum bum bum. I was wondering when you guys were gonna call your bunker. See, like,
Oh,
how's
right.
everything going? Oh, the vampire's a jerk. What? Son of a bitch. He's made his move. He's like, oh, they're away. It's mine.
Should have fucking sunbeamed him when I. When
When you first found, you probably should have.
Dude,
Could you sunbeam then?
I don't know if he had it. Well, he had a daylight.
Mm.
I
I don't
got.
think daylight. Despite the name of the spell, I don't think it actually harms vampires.
It does in the new rules because it actually
oh, in the new
does.
rules. Okay, all
The
right, got
upgraded
it.
version does sunlight.
yeah, daylight is excellent now, and it requires no concentration.
Yeah, it's pretty OP. All right, Gorthax with 4 votes. You are MVP.
For your
Honestly,
harsh judgment.
Honestly, Lou might have to rethink some of the future encounters with the new daylight. Just kidding.
I mean, it's only really good against certain things, but yeah, vampires got a huge nerf because of that change.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Huh.
But you
Any
gotta
any
have captains in your
comments?
party.
Any comments on the game? Things you enjoyed, or
thanks for railroading us back to fucking
back to
guy and get rid of our
Yeah,
portal
railroad
system.
you anywhere? What are you talking about?
Dick. No, it's fine.
You
Well,
can
and
go
it's
do
not
whatever
just-
you want.
It's not just cutting off our access to the to the abyss. It also cuts off our access to the astral plane, right? Didn't we go
Yeah,
there in the script?
we
I thought
did.
so, yeah.
Not everyone's trustworthy. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh yeah, no, definitely
didn't-
agreed.
Oh, what happened to the child, the void child?
Oh,
you don't know.
she's just chilling.
They go wherever they want. They pop up
Okay.
and leave.
Where did
will say
where did you
during-
encounter the void? Or yeah, the void child kind of disappeared after the base thing. You're not sure what happened to they or them or him.
Okay.
I will
Oh.
say during the interrogation, as Rhea pointed out in the chat, originally, yeah, in my mind, it was like my gut reaction was, yeah, I'll just break his oath and let him do his thing, because that's how me as the human and regular person would be. But like thinking it for my character, it's like, oh, that's not Gorthax. He's a lot more bloodthirsty, and it was actually really, it actually hit me in my feels a little having to do that.
Yeah, I
Oh.
honestly I was like I kind of wanted to like let you be the decider, but then also because of the decision you were making, I was like, oh, Rhea is good aligned. She's got to at least try to talk him out of this.
Yeah, it was more of convincing myself to not roleplay as myself or roleplay as Gorthax in that moment, because there's a lot of times I kind of just do my thing as me, but then for this is like, oh no, this needs to be Gorthax.
That decision Rhea's down
might
for,
have
but trading a magic item, she's not.
What's that?
So that decision she'll let you choose. But if Val wants to trade in a magic item, you're like, no,
Don't do it.
I didn't block it. I recommended. I recommended
do have to-
against it.
I do have
and
to
I
go,
and that was out
I
of
lo-
character.
lovely
That was out of
playing
as
character
well.
while Rio was in character.
Alright, see you later.
Well, yeah.
was amusing.
Merry
I'm also taking it
Christmas.
up,
But,
guys. We'll
Christmas,
discuss
stay
over
safe.
the break what to
Oh.
do here, but yeah.
But that would be some of my feedback. Is that was a pretty awesome thing with Gorthax, and it was cool that the party kind of, even though a lot of people didn't want that and disagreed with it, you just let the character has agency, so it was cool to see that.
Yeah.
But I will say a wish from me is that, exactly that, is let people do, even if you don't think, in character or out of character, it's like optimal or the right thing to do. You can definitely give your opinion, but if the player wants to just continue to do it that way, then let them, as long as the player is not like violating, the thing about, being a good, collaborative player, like not doing something that's like harming everybody, then
Sure.
I don't
honestly,
think there's any
Let,
situations where we haven't done that.
Let
I mean,
Gorthax
like yes,
chill touch.
we comment out of character, but I don't think there's any situations where we've impeded someone.
I
from
think you
playing
should
their
probably
character.
give like one comment and then like let them do what they want. Be like, I think this, and then like just let it move on. You know?
aside. Yeah, exactly.
That would be the only thing I'd say. Like, especially like if you're there, that's one thing in character. If like your character is like has a strong opinion on something someone's doing. But yeah, if you're not there, then just like, oh, we should maybe do this instead. Okay, never mind. Just like kind of let.
It's not-
Yeah, and I feel like exactly that has happened many times in the group. Exactly what you just said.
Yeah, yeah.
What
So
happened?
as long as we, welcome back. We were. Wait. Was there something else?
No, that was it for me. It's just,
I mean,
I-
Gorthax just came back. I thought maybe he had something.
oh,
Oh no, I was here to chill. My wife just left for work.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right.
All right.